Everybody know who I want next. I want Terrence Crawford next.
You're gonna make that happen?
Huh?
You're gonna make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm gonna get these straps that I'm gonna go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you, man. Down. Strap season. I know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.
All right.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the board. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switched codes, but he code switch focus. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that could end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. With my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God five, I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a piece, man. I ain't got no time for a piece, man. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up.
If I let my dogs off the leash, then you might want to get out of Dodge by the evening. Honestly, think it's not the blood and the beat. If they don't leave anything behind at the evening.
I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a... When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they want to call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the call and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athletes. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. With my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pour strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God five. I'm the kingpin.
What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? I know it's been a minute, but you know how boxing goes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have some good fights, sometimes you don't. But man, was I mad disappointed with the Andy Ruiz Jr. and the Luis Ortiz fight. And I really wasn't excited about that fight because we know that uh, we know Luis Ortiz. He's a little long in the tooth, and boy, he looked very slow. He looked very old. It looked like this fight, he looked like he turned old overnight. And Ruiz, I mean, because Andy Ruiz Jr., I mean, he didn't look any better than any time before. He didn't really move his hands like that. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of activity from him. Basically, he just waited to counter, you know what I'm saying, Luis Ortiz, and dropped him 3 times in the fight. And for me, you know what I'm saying, I'm tired. I'm tired of watching these goddamn fighters looking for an advantage, you know what I'm saying, to fight older cats to put a name on their resume instead of fighting these guys, you know what I'm saying, when they hot. You know what I'm saying? That's when you get credit. You know what I'm saying? For me, that's when I want to see the fight, when these guys are at their best, not when they're at the end of their careers. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of got me a little disenchanted with boxing right now because nobody wants to fight each other in their primes, bro. What's going on with that shit? You know what I'm saying? It's like, everybody's just like Canelo, you know what I'm saying? He don't want to fight you unless you're half dead. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to fight no real competition. Anybody who may whip his ass in the ring, you know what I'm saying, we already know what he's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna say, "Oh, I don't fight Mexicans." You know what I'm saying? I don't fight, because these dudes are tough. You know what I'm saying? David Benavidez will whip Canelo Alvarez ass, and we all know it. So who we gonna fight? Triple G. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to see Andy Ruiz Jr. versus Luis Ortiz. Who wants to see that shit, bro? You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't even cover the fight. Because I knew Luis Ortiz was looking kind of old in his last fight. The motherfucker was looking old. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look like the old King Kong. The old King Kong used to whip your ass, hit you with a bam bam. He hit you with a cup, hit you with that goddamn left right combination. Your ass was grass. You know what I'm saying? Then once he whip your ass and knock you out, then that motherfucker start beating on his chest and shit, jump on the ring rope and whip you and go to hollering at the crowd. That ain't the same um Luis Ortiz, right? But they didn't want to fuck with him then. They didn't want to mess with Luis Ortiz when he was knocking motherfuckers out. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, even Anthony Joshua, you know what I'm saying, wanted to give this man a 2-week training camp, you know what I'm saying, to fight him, to try to catch him off guard. I'm tired of that in fights, y'all. I want to see fighters that want you at your best. You know what I'm saying? Not all this damn bullshit that we got going on where fighters are looking for an advantage just to get to the next fight to make more money. Where's the spirit of the sport? Where's the sportsmanship? You know what I'm saying? Weight drain clauses and all this bullshit going on. No, bro, whatever happened to, damn, dude, you the best. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm the contender. Let's get it on, bro, and get a full training camp. Get a full training camp. None of this 2 weeks, 3 weeks shit. You know what I'm saying? I can see what's going on, film study, what's going on. I'm so tired of this shit, and it's making boxing boring. You know what I'm saying? The shit is fake. When you see somebody who has a advantage over another fighter, then you're not the best, motherfucker. You're not. You're not the best. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm looking at Andy Ruiz Jr. in the damn fight, right? I'm like, he ain't doing shit. He ain't doing nothing special. Nothing. All he's doing is the same thing he did to damn Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? Countering with them fast hands. He was able to close the distance because Luis Ortiz, he's old, bro. His reflexes, once he throws his 1-2, he's open. He can't react no more. He can't move out the way. He can, I mean, even in his old condition, he still was able to box, you know what I'm saying, win the majority of the rounds. The only reason Luis Ortiz lost is because, what's going on, Courtney Thompson? The only reason he lost is because of the 3 knockdowns. And if he could have stayed on his feet, he would have beat Andy Ruiz Jr. So, Deontay Wilder is way younger than Luis Ortiz. He's younger. He's a lot younger. He's got a lot more left. And you think Andy Ruiz gonna bring his ass up in there like that? And Deontay Wilder got that motherfucking power, you know what I'm saying, waiting on his ass. When Deontay Wilder hit his ass, he ain't gonna be taking it like that. You know what I'm saying? If he take one, he damn sure ain't gonna take 2. So it's just getting a little bit boring, bro. Watching these mismatches, waiting around for strategic moments for these guys. You know what I'm saying? To get in the ring and have an advantage. And don't get me wrong, it was a little exciting in the second round. You know what I'm saying? Courtney Thompson said, he said, all he had to do was stay on the outside and he would have won. But age, wouldn't allow it. That's what I'm saying. Because they know in these old fighters, it's all about endurance. So once they shoot they load, once your boy Luis Ortiz shot his load, you know what I'm saying, he got late in the fight, he was wearing down. His reflexes started to go. You know what I'm saying? You could see, you know what I'm saying, he couldn't catch the punches like he was before, and he was getting caught. And, I mean, you seen him against Deontay Wilder, you know what I'm saying? Once it get a little late in the fight, you know what I'm saying, you can knock him down. You know what I'm saying? He gets a little vulnerable in the ring. And I was just like, man, what the hell is going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder fought the man when he had some juice still, some vitality in him, you know what I'm saying? But nobody else wanted to fuck with this dude. Nobody else wanted to fuck with this dude. What's going on, bro? What's going on?
Hey,
Yeah, man.
my fault. You hear me?
Oh, you didn't want to. You don't want me to say that name?
Oh no, I was gonna introduce myself. This film study. I'm going by
what's up, film study?
Yeah. I was just interacting, just hop on your live, see what's going on.
So what you thought about the fight, man? Well, I mean, I didn't even want to see that shit, tell you the truth, man. I didn't watch it. I just watched it after I watched it on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I ain't even want to see the shit. What about you?
And I thought the fight was man, I ain't gonna lie, it was entertaining. I knew Ortiz was past his prime. He was gonna lose that fight. Ruiz, he seemed like he was more serious. The last time he fought Joshua, he was bullshitting. He ain't taking nothing serious. But I knew that Ruiz was gonna get the win. Yeah.
So I mean, did you think Andy Ruiz Jr. look any different than when he fought Anthony Joshua? Did you see any improvements in that in his fight game? Me neither. Me neither.
I ain't look like the same Andy Ruiz.
Yeah. And now the only thing I see different is he got a little Canelo swag now. Like when he get hit, like you know what I'm saying, he kind of got that little attitude Canelo has. You know what I'm saying? Like, that little rock in the step. You know what I'm saying? I see him. I see you, boy. Trying to act like you Canelo out there. You know what I'm saying? Trying to judge the distance, trying to get a little smoothness in your step. I was like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I said, I was hoping Luis Ortiz knock his ass out because everybody now wants to come after this man now that he's on the other side of the hill. Now, when that man was beating his chest and shit and jumping up on the ring rope, you know what I'm saying? After he knocked the motherfucker out in 2 or 3 rounds, nobody wanted to touch him. And I don't like that, bro. That's cowardless. That's coward spirit. You know what I'm saying? And just they act like Andy Ruiz destroyed Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Mexican power. I'm like all on his Instagram, right? And they showing the knockdowns, talking about Mexican power. I'm like, seriously. I mean, come on, man. I said, you should have fought this man damn 3 years ago. Talking about some goddamn Mexican power. You know what I'm saying? Are you serious? Is this what boxing is now? It's about the perception and not the reality, bro. Is that what boxing is?
Yeah, boxing, yeah. That's what it is. It became a fucking clown show. That's all it became.
I mean, you don't feel that eye of the tiger no more. You don't feel when 2 motherfuckers want to fight. You know what? You know who got that feeling? Clarissa Shields and Marshall.
Yep.
They got that feel. I feel that when them 2 meet, when I see them, the press, and I see Clarissa Shields and Marshall, you know what I'm saying? I feel it. I say, them girls finna go at it, bro. They finna go. I don't know what they did to train up Marshall.
They gonna be thumping in there.
Yes, sir. They gonna be thumping. And Clarissa Shields, I love. It's sad to say, but she got a lot of more balls than a lot of these dudes. That's in boxing. She got more balls, not to be disrespectful to the queen, but
my fault. I was gonna say, and she know how to do business.
Yeah, and she know how to talk, bro. She know how to talk. She got a sweet talk. She could be the bully, or she could be media savvy. You know what I'm saying? She is highly intelligent, and they come after her. You know what I'm saying? They come after her so openly, so overtly. Trying to trip her up, trying to say like little slick shit, and she catch it, but she's so smooth with it. And I said, man, they could learn a lot from her.
Oh yeah, only thing like what she did like on the business side aspect was go over there to MMA. I didn't like that shit.
Well, why she did that.
I didn't want her to do that shit. Yeah, I mean shit.
Well, they did that. She did that. They was trying to freeze out. They was trying to freeze out.
Yeah.
They didn't want that girl
because these white. Yeah, they want that girl to be like I don't know, to rival Amanda Nunes or like some way in that type of aspect.
Because
Because if she a trainer, I feel like she can rival the women in the UFC, but she don't need to be in there with them. Them females know how to wrestle.
Yeah, it's kind of like boxing. You got to start early in that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
To know all that ninjutsu, and then you got to be able to have enough stamina to stand up and box, and then you got to be able to wrestle and block moves, and so it's a real profession. It's a real, you know what I'm saying? The shit is real. It's a real art to that shit over there, and to be a boxer, you know what I'm saying? Just to be able to go over there, seen all the boxers who went over there, got their ass whipped. James Toney. You know what I'm saying? Who else? I can't remember all the rest of them, but they all got their ass toe up over there in that MMA shit. Cause niggas ain't trying to wrestle.
Right.
You know what I'm
Only one good was, I believe, Ray Mercer. It was somebody like that.
Yeah. I think Ray Mercer caught. No, I think he lost too. I think I saw that one. I can't remember what the outcome was, but he did catch him a couple of times on the stand-up side. But
he got flipped too.
Yeah. Only person who would do good over there is Terrence Crawford.
Oh yeah.
Terrence Crawford be in their ass. Mm-hmm.
He got a background.
Yeah, Terrence Crawford probably do well over there, but he better do it now and not later, like them dudes that did at the end of their career. You know what I'm saying? I think Terrence would ball up a few of them and knock them out. He got the perfect mixture background to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they just want to say what.
Because most of them UFC fighters, they fight wide. They fight wide just like Bud do. So I mean, that's perfect for him.
Well, shit, Bud to be doing his wrestling thing over there. He want to get his wrestling, chops off. You know what I'm saying? Over there, he be deep in their ass. He knows so much damn shit wrestling. He probably know all that shit over there on that ground game thing. And it wouldn't be nothing for him to catch on to anything he need to, block the guillotine and all these different, maneuvers they got going on. But they pros over there with that shit. So it would take some time for him to get some training in. But I think he'll do well though because of his background. But yeah, man, they just wanted to freeze. They kept freezing Clarissa out of these fights because they know they don't want her to gain any more accolades, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they know she's a dominant figure. What's going on? Judah and PGH Big Dog and Greeks with Fire. What's going on? I see y'all in the chat. So the whole fight, I'm just kind of disenchanted with boxing, bro, because I don't see the spirit, bro. I just see this facade going on in boxing, and it's pissing me off because we can't get the biggest fight. Every time there's a great fight to be made, we can't get the big fight. And we got to wait 6 months to get that shit going on. And it's just kind of fucked up, man, because now we got all these I'm gonna tell you something too. My boy Jose how you say it, Venezuela got his ass whipped, bro. Man.
Oh yeah.
Jose Venezuela got his ass whipped, bro. And man, you couldn't tell pool kind of boxing shit about that nigga. I thought Jose Venezuela, I liked his swag, bro. I loved his abilities in the ring. He got his ass for Lumaloon, bro. Woo,
like,
man.
I want to get to because David and Benavidez, they train him. So like I seen the same deficiency is deep. I seen with the line
cutting in and out a little bit.
Oh, my fault. Like getting hit, like on the fire, he hit back foot. He don't need to be like I don't know. It might that need work.
Trying to hear you, bro. This is in and out film study. See, is that me? I wonder if that's mine or what. Let me see. Say something. Yeah, it's like, it's kind of like. Can y'all hear him? What's up,
Nah,
dude?
yeah, you putting in and out.
Yeah, you in and out. Film study.
I'm leaving. I'm coming back.
Yeah, go out and come back in. What's going on, Judah? What you thought about the Andy Ruiz Jr. and Luis Ortiz fight? What you thought about that, bro?
Well, I knew, what happened, man. I saw that coming a mile away. I think, we all know King Kong can fight. I like Andy Ruiz too, man. He can fight also, but Ortiz just too old, man. I don't know why he doing it, but I don't know if he hurting for money or what. But he done got too old for this.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. And what
That's how.
did you think your boy look any different? Did you
You talking
think he
about
looked
Louise?
no Andy Ruiz, yeah, Junior. Yeah, they fucking me
Yeah, I
up for
mean,
that. Hmm. You thought
yeah,
he
I
looked
think he
better?
'cause I think he looked. I think some fighters. They got some fighters. I think they kind of cap off. They are who they are. You know what I mean? Like that's just
Hmm.
their level. Like I'm gonna give you an example. I keep using them a lot, but Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia not gonna get no better. He might not
Hmm.
get. He might not get no worse. But he's not gonna come in the ring and just blow you away. Danny Garcia is Danny Garcia, and I feel the same way about Ruiz. He just is who he is. But I never thought he was a bad fighter. But nah, he don't look no better. He just I just think Luis Ortiz just old, man. That guy should have probably gave it up 3 fights ago.
And that's what I say. You know what I'm saying? But they were acting like Andy Ruiz Jr. was like he was Rocky or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he had beat Mike Tyson or some shit. Talking about Mexican power and shit. What he
Yeah,
said, he told me something. I did well. I think I gave you a award. Then he said they're gonna say he's old, but then he didn't finish the shit. I was like, this dude, is he punch drunk or what? You know what I'm saying?
right,
I mean, is he
right.
push? He know nobody. Everybody seen that dude old as fuck. He couldn't react. You know what I'm saying? You seen Ruiz couldn't react. You know what I'm saying? After the first two rounds, that was it for him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As far as his
And
reflexes. Hmm.
and another thing, bro, I hate that's something I can't respect, bro. Like if you get matched up with somebody like Ortiz, King Kong, bro, and you got to do what you got to do, even though he old. Do what you got to do. Don't take it easy on him. Get him out of there. But after that, don't brag about it though. That's gonna make me
Hmm.
lose respect. But don't brag about it, bro. You was fighting an old man again. Like I said, get in there and get him out of there, because respect him. Respect him as a fighter. Don't get in there and take it easy on him, because I know a real fighter wouldn't want you to take it easy on them. So go ahead and do what you got to do to him, but don't turn around and brag about it, bro. Like I hate that, bro. Like, and I'm glad we talked about it, because that brought up something else. And I don't want to get you off track, bro, but I can't get on nobody's panel and talk about this issue that's been bothering me, bro.
What's
Now
that?
I've been sitting back listening, bro, and I've been trying to stay quiet and not biased, right? But man,
Hmm.
this whole Tank Davis situation, bro, this stuff done got out of hand, bro. I don't care who don't care, and I don't care who listening. That dude is a fraud, and I don't have no respect for him. Period. You going around here, now he reminded me of Terrence Crawford, because you're sitting back, you got me thinking that you think you a puppet master like Terrence Crawford, because you're sitting back after everything that's been said. Now you sitting back and you want to play matchmaking instead of fighting people who want to fight you. Now you saying, well, Devin Haney don't want to fight Pitbull Cruz, and Pitbull Cruz don't want to fight Ryan Garcia. You sitting back trying to play puppet master. All these dudes want to fight you, and you don't want to fight nobody. I don't respect that. Then you got nerve to say that Devin Haney wants to be like you, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't see that, because to me, Devin Haney, his mentality is closer to somebody like a Muhammad Ali, meaning he want any and everybody, and he think he the best, and he don't. And if you don't agree with him, he feel like you need to fight me to shut me up. Then, well, somebody like Tank, he remind me of Terrence Crawford. You quiet, you don't talk, you don't think for yourself, and you weird, and you don't want to fight nobody. You more like Terrence Crawford. You nothing like Muhammad Ali. So you nothing like Devin Haney. And
Right.
that's all I got to say about that, brother. I hate to take y'all off topic, bro, but I've been meaning to do a video
That's
about that,
okay,
bro. Like,
because it's all about boxing here today. Because we don't have a whole lot of boxing to talk about right now because of Tank Davis and because of Devin Haney. We don't have a whole lot. I mean, I don't even understand the argument, to tell you the truth, because these dudes
what a
ain't in the
thing,
ring. You know
Well,
what I'm
while we
saying?
right
what a
here,
thing.
hey everybody, let me tell y'all one thing while we right here, right? I know we
Hmm.
talking about Tank Davis, Devin Haney. I want to give a shout out to my boy William Foster III, who's been overlooked all this time. and now he's starting to finally get a little bit of light. Me and Drew Titan starting to shed light on William Foster III. William Foster III is the one who beat De Los Santos, the one that stopped El Rayo.
Wow.
He also beat Avery Sparrow. William Foster is 16-0 with 9 KOs, and he handled De Los Santos very handedly. He's a 5'10", 135-pounder who's also been calling for Tank. But people don't look at him because they say he's not ready yet. See, the 135 division is lit. You got Frank the Ghost Martin. You got they call him the silent assassin, William Foster III. Then you got your boy De Los Santos, who is now 15-1 with 14 knockouts now. He just stopped El Rayo. And see, they don't promote the Darker Hue brothers who's been doing it. And William Foster has been doing it on a pro level since he started. And then you got Keyshawn Davies and them also in the 135 division. So it's lit. But everybody's worried about the top people, and they're not giving the shine to the ones that's coming up who is banging. These guys are banging. William Foster is a banger. And the way he outclassed De Los Santos, it was beautiful. Like, if he called for El Rayo ducked him. And the way El Rayo looked, you remember Keyshawn Davies said it a week ago when they was talking. When they was all talking, they was talking about El Rayo. Oh, man, he overrated. El Rayo, I beat the hell out of El Rayo. Y'all remember that? Y'all don't remember the interview where Keyshawn Davies was sitting there talking on Fight Hype? And it was like a crowd of them. They were sitting there talking. They was talking about El Rayo. And Keyshawn was telling them that El Rayo wasn't nothing.
Oh, I missed that.
Well, go look. It's a Fight Hype because Keyshawn.
Oh, I
Davies
believe you.
there.
I believe you. I
No, I was
saying
saying y'all go look it out because it was a bunch of the young up-and-comers.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, Top Rank had all them little Olympians, all them little young up-and-comers, and they was all right there. And they was all discussing it and getting hyped. And Keyshawn Davis was talking about who he's more like. And he was talking about how Crawford and Devin and all that right there. But they trying to push us and tell us which fighters we need to watch. But like on my channel, I try to show all the up-and-comers that are good. If anybody that know me that know, I try to give highlights to all of them, like Abdullah Mason, like Shushu, Harris. I try to give it all. Trayvon Marshall. You know, I try to give all of them a little shine because they all doing their thug fizzle right there, bro. But old media wants us to look at the ones they want us to look at. But it's a lot of budding stars out there that are not getting recognition and people don't know about them yet.
So what? Yeah, so what do you think about, you know, the Andrew Ruiz and the Luis Ortiz fight? What do you thought about that?
Well, I told everybody I thought Ruiz was going to stop King Kong Ortiz, which he didn't. Ortiz still got heart. But like I said, it reminded me of George Foreman and Michael Moore. Remember? George Foreman, he was getting this.
Well, like we lost up. You know what I'm saying? He'll be back though. I just dropped the link. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that was my boy though. Jose Venezuela, man. I was so surprised to see him get smacked like that, bro. He got smacked like he wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, man, I was like, what the hell? I was like, who is this dude? The Santa? Who? I'm like, who is this guy? You know what I'm saying? You ain't shit. I'm like, you ain't supposed to be nothing. And man, he got smoked up in there, man. I was just,
I don't know what the hell just happened. Can y'all hear me now? They always kick me for something.
What's going on, Ramon? Like,
but what I was saying, y'all remember Michael Moore, right?
Right.
All right, Michael Moore versus George Foreman. I'm gonna tell y'all how that's like King Kong Ortiz.
Break it down.
Michael Moore was beating the hell out of George Foreman. Like, he was whooping George Foreman that whole fight. Everybody thought that was gonna be George Foreman's last hurrah. And in the 12th round, Foreman hit Mike with a no-look two-piece and finished him off. You know what they say for a heavyweight fighter, the last thing to go was his punch, right?
Right.
So Foreman became champion again, beat Michael Moore, took his belt, everything. Then Foreman went on to the next fight and got his ass whooped, right?
Right.
All right. King Kong Ortiz He was fighting Charles Martin. Charles Martin showed King Kong Ortiz age has caught up with him. The same way Moore showed Foreman let age catch up with him. King Kong Ortiz was getting battered brutally by Charles Martin. People can say what the hell they want to say because Ortiz finished him, but they forget that 90% of the fight, Ortiz was getting battered, knocked down, beat to the punch. He was getting a skilled job put on him by Charles Martin. And Charles Martin is a good gatekeeper, but no way would anybody say Charles Martin is an elite fighter. He's a C+, B- at best fighter. C+, B- at best on his best day. And Ortiz is a B+, maybe A- fighter in his prime. But Charles Martin was putting the clinic on Ortiz until, like Foreman and Moore, Ortiz caught him with a shot. Wow. And Ortiz, just like the champion that he is, he finished him off. And see, he finished off Charles Martin, and we all thinking about the way he finished it. We didn't think about the journey that King Kong Ortiz took to get to that finish line, because it was a tumultuous journey. That journey was not easy. It was very rocky. Like, I thought that was going to be the end of Ortiz right then until he got that lucky knockout. So then you throw him in there with a young, viable Andy Ruiz, who's back on his grind, back on his grizzly. He's at least almost 10 years younger than this man. Fast hands, punching power. Come on, man. That man barely escaped Charles Martin. Andy Ruiz is a B+ fighter. So you just barely escaped the C+, B- fighter. Barely. From a lucky shot. Lightning don't strike the same place twice. I'm sorry. And he went out there, he did what he could have did, but the outcome was already foretold. I seen his outcome when he fought Charles Martin. Like Ortiz, you seen him getting to the ring. When he was getting to the ring, his legs were shaky. His legs is gone. Like, that man's damn near 50-some years old. They say 43, but the Cubans be lying about the age. That man about 50.
Right.
He's about 50.
Yeah, I believe that, man. Hey, I believe that shit too. Yeah.
Ortiz was around when Vitaly Klitschko was fighting. Ortiz was around back then, if y'all do remember, right?
Yeah.
You know, Ortiz was around when Klitschko was fighting. I'm sorry, that's a long time ago, bro.
You a prospect?
What'd you say? It's film study. What you said?
Was he a prospect at that time?
Yeah, he was around with Vitaly Klitschko's age.
Oh,
yeah.
So you getting feedback from?
Who's this?
Yeah. That's King Judah. You good now? Well, you know.
Yeah. But see, so that's what I'm saying. So just like Foreman, you know, sometimes the boxers don't want to let it go. You got to beat it out of them. Like Sugar Ray Leonard came back, Camacho beat it out of him. You know, sometimes they got to go out on their shield. Like sometimes they get that itch and they just don't want to go. And sometimes you just got to help them along the way. And Ortiz, you know, he still got a payday. You know, he still did what he had to do. But Ortiz can still probably fight up and coming C. He might beat a couple D or C level fighters, but he's not going to have no more really competitive fights. He might be a good sport. I mean, he might be good practice for some of these younger dudes coming up. But he need to just go ahead and lay it down before he get hurt, because he's getting older and your body don't heal as much when you're older.
Mm-hmm. So,
I
you
mean,
know,
he done made the money with Deontay.
How you think this would have fight? How you think this fight would have went 2 or 3 years ago?
I got Ortiz.
If this was before Deontay Wilder, I would have said Ortiz would have beat him, because at that time he was an A- fighter. But people don't realize when you get knocked out, that takes a lot out of your boxing career.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look at Broner. When Madonna knocked him out, you see his shit ain't never been the same. When a boxer gets knocked out for that first time, they're never the same fighter. And if you notice, once a boxer get knocked out once, then he get knocked out in succession. Like Roy Jones, when he got knocked out, then it started coming back to back. Because first off, you lose your invincibility. Once a fighter loses that invincibility, then his career is over with. See, the thing about being a fighter, you live off the fact that you're invincible. They teach you all the time, you the best. Can't nobody beat you. You are the best. You can beat anybody. But once you realize that you're not the best and you can't beat everybody, then that's 50% of the battle that's lost already. Like, if you listen to the quote, she told Savannah, you thought about defeat, like you already lost. Like, in this war and sport and attrition, never does the thought of defeat cross my mind because you're not on the same level as me. I am a master of my domain. I am an animal, a monster, a beast. You don't deserve to be on the same playing field as me. And that's the way Earl Spence goes into it. That's the way Floyd goes into it. That's the way Tyson used to go into it. And when you go in there, Roy Jones used to. But once you lose that, then you're not the same fighter. You can't tell me one fighter that's been knocked out and came back and been the same. You can't.
Man, shit, some of these fighters, man, they don't even have to lose or get knocked out to feel that way. That's why I feel the way I feel about people who don't want to fight. Because like you say, if you're supposed to feel like you can beat anybody, that make me look at people like Tank and Ryan Garcia sideways. Because you showing me you don't think you can beat them and you ain't even lost yet. And you telling me that I'm getting the feeling that these dudes scared to step in the ring with people that's on their level.
Exactly. See, that's like bullies, though, dog. That's like bullies. Like, growing up, I used to see motherfuckers used to be in my hood. People used to be like, man, that nigga hard as hell, or that nigga a killer. But one thing about me, I wasn't just a killer part-time or hard as hell part-time. I was 365, 24/7, equal opportunity. You got some people that's only hard and gangster around people that they know. But they won't go around and do that shit around people that they don't know. You know, it's a facade. It's motherfuckers comfortable with who they with. Like, some people are gangster around people that they comfortable with, just trying to be the big fish in the small pond. But it takes a special man to be gangster everywhere he goes, to be the same man. Like, I seen men that I thought was cold gangsters when we was in prison became straight up broads. You feel me? Like, it's a facade niggas have. And a lot of these boxers, they know that they can't beat people. Like Canelo. Canelo, he knows who he can and can't beat.
Right.
But he didn't get knocked out by Floyd. But what Floyd did to him was worse than a knockout because he beat that man 12 rounds and it wasn't nothing he could do. Like, it wasn't
exactly, bro. That's worse.
When somebody sit there and beat you and you, like, I'd rather get knocked out than somebody to beat me 12 rounds and it's not shit I can do. Like, me as a man, that'll make you feel like less of a man, that this man's doing his will to you and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Bad.
So fights like that and being knocked out, that changes the boxer. Once shit like that happens, you might as well throw that shit up.
Well, my thing is, man, I'm tired of seeing these strategical moves in boxing. I want to see the Tank Davises and the Devin Haneys and I want to see the what's his name on the Spence Frank what's his name? I want to see these guys Frank Martin. I want to see these guys, you know what I'm saying, get in position and fight each other, man. I'm so tired of the build up that I can't stand to watch this.
Earl make a Frank fight. Earl comes up, Derrick James come up. They come up, Charlo, James, Frank, they come up, man. You gotta beat the man, you gotta beat the man. They not about to play this ducking game.
Right. And see, that's what I'm saying, man. You know, we got we got too much build up going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? And not enough action.
But see, this world right here, they congratulate the people that get shot, not the shooters. Like, when motherfuckers getting celebrated that they took 8 and 9 shots. Like, when has it been okay to get shot 8 and 9 times?
Right.
Like, motherfuckers surviving that shit. Like, man, you goddamn gangster. A motherfucker gangster because they survived almost getting killed?
Right.
You go bust that nigga ass.
But in that lightweight division, bro, I don't put that on Devin Haney, bro. I heard you say that a lot. And that, you know, that right now they got this big back and forth between Tank and Haney. I just feel like real people who real, man, and really sitting back looking at the situation, bro, Devin Haney ain't doing nothing wrong. He the one taking all the chances. He the one calling everybody. No, I'm just saying, like, I know I heard a couple other channels. I ain't saying you. I'm saying a couple other channels. And this whole back and forth, you got fame and you got some cold.
You you got Bill Haney doing a lot of capping though. Like Bill Haney know that Devin was caught up in structural agreements and he was doing some clout chasing a little bit. He knew a couple of them fights he couldn't make. Like, but he was sitting there trying to push the narrative. Come on, bro. Finish what your obligations is, because you are co-promoted and you are signed to Bob Arum. Get that shit out the way before you come out there and try to get your other fight. Because that's doing shit that other people doing. That's that cap shit. Now, when you got an open date and you free and you can make the fight, then talk about it. Don't talk about it beforehand, because that's what all these other people doing, building up off another person's name.
But my thing is, what is the big argument up? You know what I'm saying? These dudes, they're not gonna fight yet, bro. So people just got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Who cares?
Floyd is Tank's investment. Tank is Floyd's investment. Floyd's gonna get his bottom line a couple times before he let Tank go out there like that. I'm sorry. Tank is making enough for Floyd and Leonard Ellaby and Mayweather Promotions fighting these up and comers. And what's crazy, people talking shit about the Michelle Rivera. Michelle Rivera ain't no slouch though. Michelle Rivera, he wants that smoke. He's been calling out everybody. The boy is bad. He just ain't known because people they're not giving them their acolytes. But is he on a Tank's level? Not yet. But I think in about 4 or 5 more fights, he can give Tank a run for his money because the man is fluent as a boxer. Just like I think William Foster would be able to. I think William Foster would give Tank hell because the man's 5'10" with power.
Yeah, but
like
if Tank ain't fighting, if Tank ain't giving nobody no shot, or Mayweather ain't giving no shot, what the hell we talking about? I keep hearing everybody
won't Tank because that's like Canelo. You know, Canelo was the cash cow, but Canelo ain't the one you be working about. Everybody calling out Tank. Devin got free spots. I would set up and go for Devin first. First off, I'm gonna be the baddest. I'm gonna go for the baddest. I'm going for all them belts. Tank ain't got shit to give me but a payday. If I beat Devin, then I can go for that payday. But see, boxing is such a business now. See, they have advisors. They don't have promoters. They have financial advisors. And people that advise people on their portfolio. They 401k. They aftermarket. Like Jamal Charlo, he has all these aftermarket businesses. Like the money that he got, he's invested. So if he don't fight, he's okay. Like that's what these boxers are doing now. No longer have we had the gladiators, the people that still had 9-to-5 jobs, and they come out here just to get rid of their stress and beat a nigga up. That's long gone right now. Boxing has done turned into a sport of finance.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Killing the sport. That shit killing the sport, bro. Because it's killing the sport. Because I'm telling you right now, look at somebody like Tank right now, young as he is. Y'all don't see him, bro. I see another Bud Crawford in the making. Because right now we giving him everything without him giving us nothing. So what make you think when that dude start approaching 30, he gonna turn around and all of a sudden start taking tough fights and giving us the fights we want to see? If he never had to do that before, what make he never gonna change?
On us. That's on us. We have to stop supporting it. As long as people support something, then they're gonna keep doing it. But until people realize and start saying, "Look, I'm not paying for that. I don't want that." See, like that Keith Thurman Barrios, they thought that there was gonna be big numbers. That shit did mediocre numbers right there because didn't nobody ask for that shit. Like, Keith, you trying to do a pay-per-view with a nigga that just got knocked out brutally. Like that pay-per-view, Keith Thurman did like 180 on that pay-per-view. Come on now. Keith Thurman sells, but he couldn't sell that shit.
Speaking of Keith Thurman, they talking about him and Jerron Bruce Ennis getting it in. You know what I'm saying?
I don't believe that, bro.
You don't believe it? Man, that's the shit I'm talking about. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. See, anytime something get introduced, let me finish this up. Anytime somebody, get introduced, saying like a really good fight get introduced, then we got to we got to bend our wheel and bend our minds of how this shit could get made instead of the motherfuckers just meeting in a room and going ahead and making plans, bro. That's why boxing is starting to suck. What's going on, Tetch? I see you down there. What's going on, Devin Wallace? Yeah, I see you down there.
He gonna take it if they give him $10 million, but he asks. I mean, he asking for a retirement plan. I mean, the same thing Bud doing. Now, I give it to Thurman. If I'm Thurman, you gonna pay. You want me to jump in front of that young lion, and I know I can't beat this motherfucker right here. And I know if I lose, that's my chances of trying to get that big money fight with Earl. You're going to get my big money fight then. Because I'm trying to get that big money fight, and that's going to take me out the rank for that big money fight. You're going to pay me for my damn record.
But I just go ahead, Judah.
The real issue we dealing with, bro, I'm telling you, because I watch boxing and MMA equally. Like I watch boxing, I watch MMA. What a lot of boxing fans don't realize in the last, tell me if you agree with this. In the last, I'm gonna just throw it out there. In the last 5 or 6 months straight, and it's probably longer than that, we done had some real good fights, and boxing been hyped, right?
Yeah, boxing the whole first half of the year.
Right, but what people not paying attention to, a lot of that too got a lot to do with the fact that right now Dana White don't have a superstar like he did. Like when he had John Jones, Conor McGregor, and Khabib Nurmagomedov, boxing was suffering because all the attention was on his stars, because he makes sure his stars have to fight somebody. The difference is right now he don't have a star. But when UFC get another star, I'm telling you, bro, boxing is gonna suffer again the way boxing stars are moving.
They building that Ngannou guy. He's becoming a star. That Francis Ngannou guy, he's becoming a star.
Yeah.
But see, boxing, it starts with them sanctioning bodies. It all starts with them sanctioning bodies. See, they so corrupt. And they take all these paydays and let people don't have to fight and don't strip. Like they treat Canelo a whole lot different than they treat other people. And like they treat different people like that. First off, it's so much racism in boxing. First, we got to stop some of this racism. Yeah. Because black people I'm not being racist or nothing like that to all the people that's Caucasian. I love all races. My dad's mom is Caucasian. So we all together. We all people. But what I'm saying is, if you ain't got the complexion for the connection, then you're not going to be pushed that way. Like going back to William Foster. William Foster's an African-American. Ain't nobody mentioned that man. But everybody was hyped off El Rayo. Foster had a better record than El Rayo. And this De Los Santos guy, Foster beat him. And that man was a knockout artist going against Foster. Foster was an underdog, and he boxed the hell out that man. And that man, El Rayo didn't go 3 rounds with that man. But ain't nobody turned around and mentioned William Foster yet. The way he skillfully beat Avery Sparrow. Nobody mentioned that either. Like, that's what I'm saying. We got these skilled boxers out here that they don't mention because they ain't got the complexion. Now, that would have been any other, if he would have been white and he beat Avery Sparrow and he beat De Los Santos, he would be the next Matrix, the next greatest thing. And especially the fact that he's 5'10" in a 135-pound division. This man is almost 6 feet tall fighting at 135.
Okay. Is he signed to you up?
No, but he should be. He should be, damn it.
God damn.
I mean, blue blood signing people. I might want to sign me one too. Shit.
Yeah, you ain't lying. God damn it, you might as well go for it. It's a lot of talent.
I'm gonna contact him too because the silent assassin. He ain't getting no. I put him up against any lightweight out there. I'd like to see him versus Ryan Garcia.
I gotta check him out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I believe a lot of them are lightweights on the same level. Because I'm telling you right now, a lot of people got on me, but I'm telling you right now, if Tank ever fight Frank Martin, I'm putting my money on Frank Martin.
Wow,
I believe Frank Martin will get him.
I give Frank Martin about 3 more fights because Frank Martin didn't start boxing till he was like 18 years old. So Frank started. He learned it on the job. But with Derrick James, you can never discount anybody that messes with Derrick James anyway, because that is the sensei. Shout out to the guru, Derrick James. Like, that man's amazing. What he does with boxing, some people do with. He makes magic with boxing. He makes magic with it.
Hey, is there any validity to what Devin Wallace saying? He said, word on the street is Spence is fighting this year with or without Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Is there anybody hear anything about that? About Spence moving forward with fighting?
I haven't heard nothing of it, but if he does, I have no problem with that to keep himself good, keep himself going. Because if he gotta wait for Bud, I mean, keep yourself in shape. Like, don't put all that work for nothing. You feel me?
I'm gonna tell you this. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Like, show Bud that. I mean, if you do, go ahead and take Thurman out. Shit, give him what he asking for. But
Well,
I don't
you
want
know he gonna dodge that just on principle. You know what I'm saying? He ain't
no.
fighting no damn.
I give Thurman an 80-20 split just on principle. Like, yeah, you want to fight me? It's 80-20.
Well, I tell you what, if EJ get in, whoever he fights next, let's say he get in there and fight Stanius, right? And he tear Stanius ass apart. We're not gonna see. We're not. Yeah, standing on us in minus standing on us. If we see EJ whip his ass and tear him apart, we're not gonna see a butt fight. We ain't gonna see no
That's
butt
why I'm
fight.
there with it.
Well, you know, Stanionis is mandatory. He been getting step aside money. So Earl can go ahead and duff him on off, get him out the way, and then that's less money you got to pay when you fight the Crawford fight because you ain't got to give him no step aside money this time.
I'm
You
just
go
like,
ahead
I
and
mean,
step
how
him
can they,
aside.
I don't see how they can benefit Spence at this point because if let's say he don't get the Spence fight, but he do want to take another fight this year, I'm in the mindset, bro. I would probably move up. I'm being honest with y'all because first of all, this man already said he's struggling to make 147.
Okay.
He already want to move up. And you got
his
to do
dream.
holding up.
It's his dream. It's his dream to be the first undisputed welterweight, and Bud knows that. That's why he's holding the cards up. But
Big Blunt and boxing says YSM Sports Media says Spence versus Crawford is done. He said expect the announcement in 6 to 7 weeks before the fight date in November. Everybody keep talking about November 19th. So y'all think it's something to it?
They said expected in 6 or 7 weeks.
Yeah.
If how they gonna announce a fight 6 or 7 weeks and it's supposed to be in November? That's too close. Like the shit. How you gonna promote a fight if you ain't telling us we got one coming?
Right.
I mean, I do it like this. Either they gonna fight
they
or
talking
not.
about the fight being next. I'm sorry. They talking about the fight being next year or some shit, bro.
Right. That sounds more like it. If you're gonna announce it 6 or 7 weeks later, it sounds like it's gonna be next year.
That's why I wouldn't mind Spence taking a quick tune-up with Stanionis or something. You know, keep his shit sharp. Because, you know, keep his shit sharp so he can reset and come back. Because, you know, maintaining that same weight. I mean, you know, you got to get yourself in the habit. And that way we don't want him to go a whole another year without fighting because he's already missed too much time already. So I wouldn't mind him coming back and knocking Stanionis off because, you know, that'll be a good test. You know, Stanionis, he got that high guard just like Spence. He's a relentless puncher just like Spence. And they say he's the next Spence.
He's
so
tough.
Spence
He's tough. He could take a punch.
Yeah, but I don't see him going more than 6-7 rounds because when he fought Butayev,
I think Spence gonna outbox him. Yeah.
I'm just talking about. I seen when him and Butayev was going back and forth. If Butayev had one more year, he could have stopped Stanionis because they was going at it, and Butayev had him around the 6th or 7th round, but then he just couldn't match the gas. And Stanionis kept that same put. He kept that same put the whole fight. And Butayev was put and then put. But if he could have kept that, he could have took him out in the 6-7 round. Go watch it. Like he had him, but Stanionis just kept on coming. Slow and steady wins the race, I guess. But Spence, he can let his rage out and everything. But you know, yep.
So I see you, Dick Justice. I see you. What's going on, bro? It says, listen.
Floyd ain't mentioned it, or anybody from PBC ain't mentioned it. I'm not. I mean, YSM, I fuck with them, but they not PBC. If PBC ain't mentioned it, or Floyd ain't mentioned it, I'm not taking it yet.
Well,
because
I mean,
we done seen so many people mention it. I asked DJ later on today though if he ain't busy, but he ain't said nothing to me. I just talked to him yesterday,
So I mean, y'all been checking out, you know what I'm saying, the energy around the Bud tweets, and you know what I'm saying, he looked like he just tweeting any old bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he just putting shit out there, and I'm just like, what's going on, bro?
what
you know
Bud's trying to do, Bud is he's promoting himself right now. He done got a boost off Earl Spence. Now he's got some limelight. This is what he's always wanted, some limelight. So he used Spence to catapult his name. Because without Spence, who the fuck is Bud? You know, so he used Spence to catapult his name. So now he's out there. You know, he just dropped 30 in the damn celebrity boxing match. I mean, basketball match.
Yeah.
Almost getting a fight with Trey Songz. You trying to fight a damn R&B singer? Come on, bro. Come on.
What's wrong with that dude?
Come on, man.
I mean,
I know it's about respect, but you telling an R&B singer to come back to the room. Like, come on, dude.
I believe that was his fake publicity. I can't even think that an R&B singer would even try a fucking world champion that can wrestle.
Hey, well, they let you know. They let you know that Bud got bad energy, bro. Because anytime you the clear dude with the most hands, and you got people with no hands challenging you, that's because you disrespected that man somewhere. He didn't care if he lost. Somewhere along the line, Bud disrespected him first.
Hello?
That's why he didn't care that he was a boxer. You feel me?
Yeah, see, Trey Songz be having some fucked up energy too. So, when two people with fucked up energies come together, it's a fucked up situation. You feel me?
Yeah.
And Trey been having that damn bullshit in the media. Bud probably cracked on him because Bud like to crack jokes. And Trey probably wasn't feeling that shit.
Right.
You know how some niggas be wanting to crack jokes and shit, and sometimes you don't even be in the mood to crack jokes. And then you let a nigga know that you ain't in the mood to crack jokes, and you in your feelings? You know how niggas be, bro.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't even play with niggas, because when you play with niggas, you open up the door. See, that's what people like. When I used to see my homeboys, they used to be tap boxing and play wrestling and shit. Nah, because that's giving your man a chance to gauge you. See, what they doing is testing your strength, testing your power. They trying to gauge you. They trying to see where you fit at on the masculine scale. Just in case they have to
sizing you up. Sizing you up.
Just in case they got to try you. Nah, nigga, it's a mystery. I want you to catch everything you want if you try. That's why I never tap box with my homies. I never used to wrestle.
That's classic niggatry right there. That's classic niggatry right there.
I used to do it with my little brothers and stuff, because I used to get them on their shit. But that's my little brothers and shit. And hell, sometimes your little brothers will try you, but that's still family.
Shit, you can walk in any strip club and everybody's trying to size you up as you walk in before you even get your first drink. You know what I'm saying? Or I said too much, goddammit. That was back in the days. That was back in the days. I'm a holy man now. I'm reformed. I saw the light. I've walked to the mountain and everything. I, saw the burning bush. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm just like, I'm just not feeling this energy right now. Everybody arguing over fights is not going to be made. You know what I'm saying? Isaac Cruz and calling out Tank Davis. Everybody making a big deal. I'm like, bro, Tank said he's not going to fight that guy. You know what I'm saying? Who cares?
One hand, man.
Right. Who cares, bro? You know what I'm saying? We want to see Tank fight somebody good. I love Tank. I love, his talent. But if he ain't moving real, bro, we got to put him to the side. And it's the same energy for anybody, any fighter out there that, what?
What's crazy is everybody hollering about Isaac Cruz, right? The man lost to a one-handed Tank. Tank was one-handed for 6 rounds, beat that motherfucker. Then Isaac Cruz beat Gamboa that was drugged. Like, Gamboa was drugged when he fought the man. Then he just beat this motherfucker that has pillow fists. He's being moved in a stupid way because he's fighting people that's not no damn risk. And he's knocking them out. He's getting cherry picks. And he's knocking them out. Now people are like, oh, Isaac Cruz, bruh. That's like Zerto Ramirez and his 40 damn knockouts. Or Jaime Munguia. Y'all sitting there y'all motherfuckers is damn pushing this shit up. He ain't fought nobody with a name. Put him in there with somebody with a name besides Tank. Then tell me Isaac Cruz. Because the last thing I remember is him getting outboxed by one hand. That's what I remember. And I ain't seen no change in his fighting style. He's still throwing a wild ass shit. He's overwhelming these fighters. Like, he's throwing all these wild looping ass shit. He ain't even throwing shit with skill. The dude was running the whole fucking fight. The dude was scared at the face-off. He was scared at the weigh-in, if you looked at it. Like, the man really didn't want to be in that damn ring. And people happy about that shit. Like, bro, he didn't show me shit. You beat a motherfucker that didn't want to fight. And people celebrating that. That's that bulliness. Judah. You still here, Judah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, pool gone.
Oh, shit, I don't know what the hell went on.
Oh, he'll be back. StreamYard doing that bull. StreamYard. But that's what I'm saying. We sitting here cheering shit. They got us cheering for mediocre stuff, man.
My dang internet bad.
Right. That's the shit I don't like.
Yeah, it's mediocre.
What's going on? OTB Boxing in the building. Skywalker, TWT team in the building. Y'all, please subscribe to these guys. OTB Boxing in the winning team. You know what I'm saying? Got some great content over there. So I'm just
over there. What's up, OTB Skywalker? What's up, fam?
So it's just this whole bullshit. All this arguing over who Tank, should fight or who ain't gonna fight. Somebody rattling through the drawers, something like that.
Oh, my bad. I was grabbing some ice. I'm chewing on ice.
Yeah, man. I mean, the whole thing. What's going on? Just Do Boxing. Y'all subscribe to Just Do Boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Just Do.
Yes, sir. So it's just
TWT.
So besides just working a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just this whole boxing deal is just kind of like just got me put off, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't enough fights getting made. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we had some pretty good fights under the Ruiz Ortiz and Andy Ruiz. I enjoyed that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't think it was a big enough fight. You know what I'm saying? That I wanted to see. I don't want to see the Canelo Triple G fight. You know what I'm saying? It's just something to do, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't have like no really great fights coming up because the dudes that they make stars, like Tank, once they become stars, they want to take their time. They want to walk around and they want to play. And you know what I'm saying? They want to act like stars and have that star attitude and don't really want to get in the ring with nobody. You know what I'm saying? And who the hell else?
Divas.
Right. And who the hell else do Mayweather have over there? He should have a team. He should have a really good stable of fighters, but all he do is concentrate on damn Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? And if you take Tank Davis away from Mayweather, who else do we got? You know what I'm saying? So what the hell's going on in boxing right now, bro? Mayweather been in the game long enough to know and he's a big enough name to get more talent. You know what I'm saying? Than Tank Davis. And he could be putting on some fights over there. Oscar De La Hoya, you know what I'm saying? Him and Ryan Garcia. What the hell is he doing with Ryan Garcia? You know what I'm saying? So, the whole thing, you know what I'm saying, it's just kind of I'm gonna mute you, bro, because you eating or something. You know what I'm saying? So the whole thing just kind of got me disenchanted right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be arguing like over these dudes about who they should fight, you know what I'm saying? All that. I think they should be getting into the ring. I think they should be trying to make the fights. You know what I'm saying? And I know I don't like Canelo, but at least he do get in the goddamn ring and do make fights. You know what I'm saying? The nigga just lost and he's back in the ring fighting Triple G. You know what I'm saying? So he is giving us fights, even though he's not giving us the fights we want to see. But you know what I'm saying? It's something to be said about staying active in the game. You know what I'm saying? He said he lost to Richard Henson. That Floyd got to do better. Yeah. I'm just kind of tired of it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to see this damn Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. fight come to fruition, man. I'm tired of thinking about it, tired of talking about it. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, you know what I'm saying? They the biggest, they the baddest, the best in the division. You know what I'm saying? We should have been had this damn fight. This shit is turning into Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. That's what this shit turning into. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this shit is getting pushed further and further back. The dudes don't seem to have the energy towards each other to really make the fight. You know what I'm saying? I believe EJ do, but you know what I'm saying? Where's Bud energy towards this fight? You know what I'm saying? So I like the build up, but I don't like the build up today. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just playing the back, everybody nonchalant and everything like that. You know, so where's the spirit of these fighters? Where's the spirit of boxing, bro? Where's that?
I'm gonna tell you what it is, bro. We done got to the point now where people scared to let that O go. Like, see, back in the other day when boxing was great, your O didn't mean nothing. It was if you win or if you lost. It was the matter how you came back. Lennox Lewis, everybody that beat him, he came back and busted their ass. He didn't care if he lost. Lennox Lewis used to go head first into that fire. If you say a heavyweight was better than Lennox, he wanted to see. Roy Jones back in his prime. If you said somebody was better than Roy, Roy wanted to see. They was from the show me state. But now these boxers moving in a crazy way. And see, they doing that Spence fight like they did that Jared Hurd Jamel Charlo fight. See, they trying to let this shit age. And see, shit don't age well all the time. Look at the AJ and Wilder. Look at the Wama and Gamboa, or the Mikey Garcia and Gamboa, or Mikey Garcia and Wama. Like, then we end up not getting these fights. And see, Canelo, it's a strategy on that. If he beats Triple G, they're going to put him number one on pound-for-pound list. Because you see, they already saying Triple G is just as good as Marvin Hagler. He wasn't the best. Like, I don't understand how the hell you can put Triple G with Marvin Hagler when Triple G ducked most of his stiff competition. He ducked Andrade. He ducked Andre Ward. He ducked all the real fighters. The black fighters he did fight, he brought them up from 2 different divisions and tried to bully on them. So I don't understand how you can compare him to a marvelous Marvin Hagler. No, that's sacrilege. That's blasphemy. But they have him ranked higher than Marvin Hagler. They have him ranked higher than Roy Jones in the middleweights.
Well, you know what that's. You know what that is. You know what that is.
And I don't see no middleweight that was better than Roy Jones at middleweight. Roy Jones at middleweight was Super Saiyan Ultra Instinct. I'm sorry. The way he did James Toney and the way he used to do fighters in the middleweight division. Now, when he moved up to light heavyweight, you know, his power carried, but not the way it was in middleweight.
Right.
In middleweight, that man was a freak. But his power carried all the way to heavyweight. But just think, he was enough. He was strong enough to fight heavyweights. Now, let's think of that down in middleweight, popping somebody. Yeah. But see, nowadays, it goes back to fathers was not in a lot of these kids' lives. Like, America has broken up the black family. I'm just being real. They done broken up the family. We got these women up here that feel like that they can do a man's job. They're doing it independent. I'm not trying to cause no problems with the ladies. I'm just saying. I also have a new channel that I got. It's called The Upper Echelon Man. It's about being the man that you know, the top 10 percentile man who shows value in yourself. I want y'all to subscribe to that. I'm gonna give y'all a link to it, but it's The Upper Echelon Man. It's about knowing your value and putting your value out there so you can obtain the success and the stuff that you want in life. But men wasn't present to show these men how to be men. So, you know, they was raised by women out here. And, you know, they don't have the same characteristics as men of the old days, you know, where as a man, you know, you got to be a conqueror, a fighter, a warrior. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't have the testosterone to be the best, the size up and be number one. It's like they okay being number two. Like it's like when they started giving out participation awards. Like I remember when I was younger, is either you was the first, second, or third. If not, you don't get shit. You don't get no trophy, nothing. Then they started softening up the blow, like everybody gets one for participation. Like the hell is that shit? You're not incentivizing people to go their hardest now. You making it seem like it's okay to be mediocre. And that's what we messed up as a society. We're making it okay and acceptable to be mediocre. We used to strive for greatness. You look at Russia, you look at Germany, you look at all these countries, China, they strive for greatness. Mediocre is not in their vocabulary. And see, over in America, we're too complacent. We're overweight, we're underworked, we're undervalued, and we're okay with it. We're not striving to be great. And once you become mediocre and you're okay with that, then you lose out on being champion. Earl Spence has the drive. He wants to be the best. He wants to be a champion. Devin Haney showed me he wants to be a champion. Floyd Mayweather wanted to be a champion. They wanted to be the best. Clarissa Shields, the GOAT. I'm going to tell you about Clarissa Shields. And see, this is who we need to be looking at. And this is a black woman. She's the motherfucking GOAT. And I don't care what nobody say.
This would be her third, what? Her third undisputed.
Because I got a video I'm about to drop on her after this. And this is the opening of my video. It's when they say forged by steel. when they say to be a man, you got to beat the man, or iron sharpens iron, out of the frying pan into the fire. Tell you what, they're talking about pound for pound, gender for gender, great for great, one of the best to ever lace them up. Clarissa Marie the Goat Shields. Do you understand? With a total of 12 fights, she's become the only boxer in history to be undisputed in 2 weight divisions. The only boxer in history to be undisputed in 2 weight divisions. And almost an impossible feat. She's the only person that's done that. And we're going to take it a step further. With that being almost impossible, she did it simultaneously. She's undisputed simultaneously in 2 divisions. 2-time Olympic gold medalist, the only person in American boxing history to win gold twice in the Olympics. And she won the gold in the Pan Am. And won the Pan Am.
Where she held, man.
She had a 64-1 amateur record. And if you go back and look at the fight she lost to Savannah Marshall, she was robbed, Floyd and Roy Jones style. I watched it on Chump Side.
Yeah, I watched it too.
Thing,
yeah, I watched it.
They robbed that girl. They robbed that girl.
I think it was what, the second round they
round
took off?
And the third round. The second and third round, they took her points. But do they not know Clarissa Shields has 5 gold medals? She has 2 in the Olympics, 2012 in London, 2016 in Rio. She has 2 gold world championships, 2014 in Jeju and 2016 in Astana. Then in 2015 in Toronto, she got a gold in the Pan American Games. And now she's going for her 3rd undisputed. That's something Terrence Crawford has a chance to do if he gets his nuts right. He has a chance to be a 2-time undisputed, then a 3-time. Where's your fight? Where's your desire to be great?
Right.
You say you the best. Do you go out there and you go become 2-time undisputed, then do what you said and go to Charlo and make it 3? I'm tired of all this damn talking. You said people talking, that's all they do is talk. Nobody wants to be the best. And we're not holding them accountable. That's why they keep giving us this bullshit every time on the damn TV. And we keep getting this bullshit, and they're gonna keep spoon feeding us this shit as long as we keep buying it. And society's so messed up, we giving people participation awards. That's what the hell this shit is. When we sit there and buy a damn fight that we don't want, that's us giving out a participation award. I'm tired of spending my damn $80 for a damn participation award.
Facts.
We gotta start holding them accountable. Make them go out here and do what they're supposed to do. If you want this hard-earned money, it's a fucking recession out here. And you ask us to spend our damn money, then give us the fights that we want. Give us what the hell
people always try to talk about. People always try to talk about the pirating and the piracy and watching these illegal streams. That's what we ought to be streaming. We ought to be streaming that bullshit.
And this, I didn't buy this, Andy. This is the first pay-per-view I didn't buy, bro.
I ain't buy that shit either.
Right.
And
that's the first one I didn't buy.
People pirating shit because they tired of spending their money on bullshit.
Right.
If motherfuckers gave us quality damn showing, people wouldn't damn motherfucking keep pirating. They would support the channel because people giving us what we want. But when you keep giving people what the hell they don't want, people gonna get it in the way they don't want to get it. And I bought everything, but I didn't buy this fight this week because I didn't ask.
Me neither.
I didn't ask for a damn motherfucker that's 50 damn years old against a man that got knocked out, that gained 300. I didn't want that.
Right.
I wanted something worthwhile. I got the Usyk fight.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I paid for that one too. You know what I'm saying? But like you say, man, I'm just, that's why, I ain't been covering this shit. I'm like, man, this shit is, I mean, we need to get some good fights coming down the pipe. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna have to fight somebody, bro. I'm not like everybody. I mean, I can't just talk about, motherfuckers I don't, really want to see in the ring. Now I know we got some good talent out there, coming up. And that's who we gonna have to put our faith in. We're gonna have to put our faith in these youngsters, Keyshawn Davis, Ford, people like that, Frank Martin, we got to hope that they get some fights and they put them on the air or something. Because these are the guys who are going to fight each other. These dudes is at the top. You know what I'm saying? They wasting our time, bro. You know what I'm saying? They wasting our time, and it's nothing to talk about. Now we got fights like Andy Ruiz Jr. and fucking Luis Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? That's not a fight to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see that shit, bro. You know what I'm
They
saying?
giving us a fight from people that lost the championships. Both of
Right.
them fighters lost heavyweight bouts for the championships. So now we getting a fight. That's like with the Thurman fight. I bought it, but I didn't want to.
But check this out. They now they teasing us with a Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury 4. You seen that shit? They're trying to put that out there, like they might fight again.
Yeah, and I would go see that because you know why? Because Tyson Fury about to fight AJ. I think they said Hearn said it was a 60-40 split right now with him and AJ and Tyson Fury.
Now he just got his ass whipped. He just got his ass whipped by one boxer. Now he finna go get his ass tore up by another.
Well, he ain't got no choice. He signed away his fucking lifetime rights. His dumb ass sat there and signed his life away to Eddie Hearn. You know they got a lifetime contract. And
so why won't he just fight Deontay Wilder? That's the fight everybody want to see. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody want to see him and Wilder right now. He's on the losing streak.
Oh, you talking about Anthony Joshua? I mean, you don't think that fight will sell, Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder?
It'll sell, but they not.
I see what you're saying. Right you want him to come off a win.
Yeah, I want him to come off a win before he fight Wilder. Like, come on.
Well, he would have come off a loss fucking with Tyson Fury. The boy can't.
But you know what they're doing. Everybody always held AJ up to the gold standard. Like, this is the prototypical black man right here. This is a perfect specimen. This is the epitome of a black man. Now that he getting his ass whooped by different races, they loving this right now. That's why Eddie signed this man to a lifetime contract. First, he got his ass whooped by a Mexican. Then he got his ass whooped by a Caucasian. Now they putting him in there with Tyson Fury so they can get him demolished by a Caucasian. What they're doing, they made him the epitome of black men. That's what they tried to do. They tried to make him the prototypical perfect specimen.
He the poster boy.
They called him an Adonis. He ain't no damn Adonis. He a damn motherfucking British light-skinned dude. Like, but this is what they do. This is how they did it. So now every time.
What that mean?
He ain't no damn nigga. Shit. Motherfucker was up there talking about he was in the hood and shit. Talking about how he used to sell drugs and all. Nigga, that
nigga was drinking Starbucks coffee, man.
Nigga, you was selling tea and crumpets over there, man. You was selling illegal sugar and shit. Nigga, don't want to hear that bullshit. Your motherfucking ghettos ain't like the ghettos we got over here, bro. You wasn't with us shooting in the gym. But they try to epitomize him. And so when they beat him, that's a cheer for white America right there, because wow, you know, the prototypical black man is defeated. And they love that. That's why Hearn's so quick to sign a fight with Tyson Fury. Knowing AJ can't beat Tyson Fury. He just got demolished by Usyk, but they love the fact and watching him break down and get beat because that sells. You know, I don't care what they say. Mexican and black sells, but black and white sells even more. A black and white fight sells even more, especially when the white people know they got a chance to win. The Great White Hype, they made a movie about it. They took Terry Conklin, the white man ain't fought in 20 years, that beat a man back in the amateur days. Everybody was going crazy over that boy, even betting on him and everything. They all found out that ain't shit. It wasn't shit. That man got his ass whooped in one round.
Go ahead.
But it's the damn idea of the Gypsy King. You know, he called himself the Gypsy King versus the perfect African specimen. So he's their champion. So they're going to put their champion against our prototypical and watch how much greater, how much superior the Gypsy King is to this black man. See, they have a superiority complex, and that's what that's going to be. That's going to make them feel superior to the black person because look how he demolished him superiorly.
Yeah, and I see you down there, Mike. What's going on, bro? Yeah, he do got a chin, man. But You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder, you know what I'm saying?
Deontay gonna crush that team.
What his name? Hadonis. What his name? Robert Hadonis? Hadenas. Hellenius. Robert. If he get past Hellenius, I could see him. But I just don't know how he gonna be able to fight Joshua. You know what I'm saying? If he lose to Tyson Fury, he might just end up fighting Tyson Fury again. I see a Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. I see a matchup.
I see Deontay Wilder beating Tyson Fury in the fourth fight. Deontay Wilder, where he messed up at was putting all that extra weight on.
Yeah, we know.
Deontay Wilder, his first fight, that was his best fight, but you see his skills sharpened each time he fought him. Now, if he would have still had all his size and everything the third fight and not all that extra weight, he would have stopped Fury. See, it's about getting Fury's timing down. Plus, you got that motherfucking equalizer, that devastating right hand. And Fury, that's why right now, while he's fighting Hellenius, and then I want Wilder to fight Andy Ruiz as well. Because that'll give him a good practice. Like I said, iron sharpens iron. So Wilder
they say the WBC just ordered it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And I like that because Andy Ruiz got fast hands and he likes to move a little bit. So that's gonna get Wilder in tune for Tyson Fury. With the fast hands and everything. And Hellenius, he got good boxing skills.
He beat that Polish dude,
Kalnaki.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of him.
Stopped him twice. Stopped the undefeated Kalnaki, then stopped him again.
Yeah, Kalnaki, he went out bad.
But see, that's why I say iron sharpens iron. See, Deontay Wilder, people say he can't fight. But what they don't notice that I've noticed that Deontay Wilder gets better every time he fights. But see, a lot of his fights didn't go rounds. So see, he wasn't getting the rounds in that he needed to make himself progress as a champion. See, what Tyson Fury did, Tyson Fury gave Deontay Wilder the much needed rounds and the education that he needed in the boxing. So see, it's like Bo Holyfield. Yeah, Tyson, you won that last one fair and square just about, even though I thought you got knocked out in that one too. But each fight, you notice Deontay Wilder clips him. He catches him every fight.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder timing is excellent, man. He just his stamina.
Yeah, you see his timing gets better each fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
So by the time that fourth fight come around, he's gonna have Tyson Fury timing down as well. Plus, he's gonna been in the ring with fast hands fighters and with some other fighters. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder 4 ends with Deontay Wilder knocking Tyson Fury out. Watch what I tell you. I put 5,000 on that shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Long as he don't get in there. No, long as he don't get in there trying to, pack on, 30, 40 pounds or some shit.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
He got your boy with him now.
Oh, I see you running too. You saw that?
Yeah, that's that stamina. That's that road work.
He running now. He didn't run before.
And see, that's what people got to realize. You got to have that road work. Without that road work, I don't care what you. That's what's Canelo problem. Canelo don't do that road work. That's why Canelo gas out.
Shit, Canelo got the damn judges. You don't need to do no road work when you got judges in your pocket.
Yeah, that's true. But when it goes the distance and you looking like a fool, fatigue makes a coward out of people. Mm-hmm. But like I said, that road work, like you can do as much sparring as you want to, but if you ain't getting that road work in, you're going to always tire out. That's why that road work is the most important thing in boxing. And now, Wilder got that trainer that knows how to utilize the skills that Wilder got. Wilder beats Robert Hellenius and beats Andy Ruiz. Then I want him to fight Tyson Fury and go ahead and knock him out. I'm telling you, that'll be a three straight wins for Wilder. Watch what I tell you. Robert Hellenius is a great fighter, but you're going to see a new Deontay Wilder.
I don't think I wouldn't call him great. Robert Hellenius, I wouldn't call him great. You know what I'm saying? He's decent. You know what I'm saying? Like
I give him like an A- or B+.
Really? You give him an A-?
A B+, A-. Adam Kowalski was a B+ fighter. Everybody was saying he was the next great
fighter. I'll say I give him a B- maybe, because he had no defense. And but then, Deontay, he just got he had athletic ability and time, and so I guess it depends on your gifts. You know what I'm saying? This era of heavyweights ain't like, what I'm saying, we used to when we were growing up. It's just a little bit weaker. I guess
See,
you
I
want to
got
say.
Deontay Wilder as an A. I don't got him as an A plus because he ain't got all the talents. I got him as an
Right,
A.
right.
Now his punching power is A plus.
But you know
But when
what
I
I'm saying.
average,
Like when you went back, a B plus fighter would be like a Michael Dokes. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker had fast hands. That motherfucker could crack. You know
yeah,
what I'm
like
saying?
Buster Douglas would be like a B. He wouldn't even be a
Right,
B plus.
right. You know what I'm saying?
But
But
what
they
I'm
were
saying,
good though. But they were highly talented. You see what I'm
but I'm talking
saying?
about for
This
this
era ain't
era.
like that. Right.
Yeah, for this era, he's like, I've watched Salinas. He's actually pretty good, and he can take a shot. He's been taking Deontay Wilder shots for all these years.
Yeah,
Can't nobody
he
else
was a sparring partner, wasn't
exactly. So can't nobody else say that they got a chin like Hellenius.
he? And he
Because
got
Hellenius,
reach. He got reach too.
yeah, and he used his reach on Kalnoski, and Kalnoski ain't no small guy,
Oh yeah,
but
well,
he
you
blocked.
Karnowski ran right into it too. He kept right. He run through punches and shit. That's why he all fucked up now. You know what I'm saying? Running through
And
punches.
Hellenius got more power than people think too.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen him
Mm-hmm.
fight other people.
Mm-hmm. Elena is
Wilder was.
but yeah, I think Deontay will take care of business, but I want him to go ahead and retire, bro. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't know what his punch resistance is like right now. You know what I'm
But
saying?
see, I look at it like this. Deontay, he lost one fight really because the second fight he was robbed and he was cheated. But you see, each fight, Deontay knows he can beat that man. But see, I'm gonna tell you one thing people ain't noticed. Notice every time Deontay fight Tyson Fury, you see that motherfucker don't never gas out. And they don't never take a damn piss test or urine or blood sample from Tyson Fury after them fights. Tyson Fury be so hyped up in them fights. Go back and look at them fights.
Oh,
That
we
motherfucker,
already know. You already know that dude be juicing like a motherfucker.
he
You know what
be
I'm
juiced
saying?
to the fucking gills, man.
We
Ain't no
already know
way.
that.
As big as he is,
When he was getting his ass whipped in training, he was getting his ass tore up by Big Baby. You know what I'm saying? What's his name, Baby? What's his name? The dude from
Jared
Cleveland.
Anderson.
Yeah, when he was getting his ass whipped, then they allowed him. He had this big old thing about his family. He had to go over to Britain. I said, yeah, he gonna get that juice now. I said they let him out the country. So and Vada was trying to track him down. He would never go to Vada. You know what I'm saying? He would never go to the Vada. You know what I'm saying? They had to track him down. He went on over to his damn country. I said, yeah, he getting that juice now. I said it's gonna be over and shit. You know what I'm saying? He getting that andronol or whatever that shit he be putting up in his system. Remember his daddy tried to shut the fight down? Tell me something he don't feel
Yep.
like they cheating him in America. I don't feel like it's right. They cheating them. I think they're gonna cheat him in America. I was like, yeah, they trying to hook him up to get him set up so he can have an advantage over your boy, and they let him go on over there too. But now he
But
can't even come back.
now
Mm-hmm.
Kinahan can't help him this time.
Mm-hmm. Well, he can't even come back to America. Shit, Tyson Fury, he can't even come back.
And it's
You know what
funny
I'm
because he
saying?
got a house. He got a $12 million house that he can't even get to now.
That's fucked up, isn't it? That
And,
was a
and,
bad investment.
and what's fucked up is you see him and his family trying to get out of England because Kinahan trying to tidy up down loose ends. That's why
Mm-hmm.
Tyson trying to get. That's why he's trying to get that money right now. And he know him versus AJ would be a payday. That's why he
Mm-hmm.
was sitting there talking about he need a half a billy and all that
Mm-hmm.
bullshit like that. Him and my
But
boy.
they got so much crap going on behind Tyson Fury, money
Oh
laundering, and all kind of shit going on.
yeah,
But
get that bottom piece out of
I'm
there.
but yeah, that's what it is, man. This. I'm just so tired of seeing the
I
same
got.
dudes talking about the same dudes, and it ain't nothing happening. And you got Jamel Charlo, you got so many talented boxers, and we ain't got no boxing going on. We got all these little
Well,
non.
Charlo fight is in January. Remember he fighting Tim Zoo.
Yeah, but Jamel, we can count on Jamel to get his fights done. You know what I'm saying? Jamel a fighting ass motherfucker, man. You know, it's his goddamn brother Jamal that won't fight no damn. I think his fight got canceled because you know nobody wanted to see that shit. You know, his fight got canceled with Selvik or whatever that guy name, Salulik or whatever it got
Well,
canceled
you know,
because nobody wanted
Charlo,
to see that shit, bro.
you know, Charlo's still supposed to be fighting Tim Zoo in January.
That's fine, but what about his brother? What is brother doing?
Yeah, his brother having problems with his woman, man. You know that woman, like ungrateful ass woman, dog. You know how that shit be.
Well, they need to put it on pay-per-view. They need to put that shit on pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? That he at least it'll be something he doing. Goddamn, it be some kind of fighting he doing because right now he just wasting his talent, bro. You know what I'm saying? These are the best years of his life, and he's just wasting it, man. I don't get it. You
But
know,
yeah,
these fighters.
when you got somebody that don't appreciate what you do and everything, though, bro, like you know that could be a motherfucker's downfall right there as well. And motherfucker don't appreciate what you're doing. You know, shit crazy, dog. Like that man, you got that man's whole head messed up.
Well, you got to choose. You know how it is. That's like any
Oh
man. You
yeah,
got to choose well. You know what kind of temperament you can deal with. And once you 30 something years old, man, you done been in the game for a minute. So you know
hand
what you
phone.
like. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here like some rookie, you know what I'm saying? Some chick that ain't gonna let you concentrate on your purpose and feeding the family, you know what I'm saying? So, he know what it was. I think Mel said, man, I told you not to marry that girl, you know what I'm saying? Not, put words in his mouth, but
Yeah, he
you
did
know,
say that.
you
He
know,
said the bitch though. He said I told you not to marry that
right.
bitch.
I ain't want to go there, but you
I
know what I'm
mean, but you
saying?
know, I just hope that brother. I mean, that brother pressed charges, and I'm glad he did. You know, but you know, I just
I just
hope
want to
he finds some type of
see him
common
back in
ground
the
with it.
ring. You remember when he fought Julian Williams and he knocked him out with that punch, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? With that catch and shoot. And you know what I'm saying? He haven't been on that level in a minute, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him get back in his craft, you know what I'm saying? All these fighters, and I want to see him go through the divisions. Right now, we got a backlog of fights, bro. Motherfuckers just sitting back, chilling. And it's
yeah.
killing the sport. It's killing the sport, bro. You know what I'm saying? We should have all these damn fighters and there's no damn fights. And it just don't make no damn sense. Everybody's trying to, the promoters like Oscar De La Hoya, he's trying to get 50 for Ryan Garcia. That's a bullshit motherfucker,
But
man.
see,
He ain't fighting
but you know
nobody.
what's funny about that right there?
Mm.
I feel like Ryan Garcia and them gonna go to the Ali Act way. You know what I'm saying? I think that they're gonna try to pull the Ali Act because you know Tank and them said that he agreed to everything. You know the Ali Act shows that a promoter can't stop a fighter from taking a fight that's more money. You feel me?
Right. But why is Tank going after Ryan so bad?
I mean that's a big fight. You know they've been supposed to fight for 4 years now.
What makes Ryan a big fight?
I mean, you know, he beat Devin twice and didn't beat him twice, but you know, it's Floyd versus Oscar 2.0 basically. It's because Oscar versus Floyd 2.0. Because Tank reminds them of Floyd and Oscar and Ryan, you know. Plus,
I mean,
they both got a social following. You know, Ryan Garcia got over 11 million followers. Tank got 7 million. I mean, on paper, it's a big fight.
man, bro, I'm talking about man, talent wise, bro. That Tank
Yeah,
gonna get in there. He gonna knock Ryan ass out, bro.
Ryan is not as bad as people think. Like
He,
Ryan was
he's getting
actually pretty.
better. He's getting better. But
If he
but
keeps
look,
his chin out the air, he'd be great. Hey, everybody, y'all subscribe to my new channel right there. That's the upper echelon's man right there. I'm just getting off the ground. You know, I'm giving people grace and purpose for their life. If y'all can, y'all go
mhm.
ahead and hit the subscribe button for me. I would appreciate that. That's the link in the chat.
Yeah, man.
But
So
yeah,
yeah, but that's my thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting. You know what I'm saying, to see some good fights and just arguing about these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Who they ducking and all that shit. That shit just get on my nerves, bro. I'm like, I'm tired of talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
I want
yeah.
to see.
You
I
see,
want to see some.
I ain't been
Hmm.
putting no, I ain't been doing no stories lately, except for the fights that happen to people like that, because I'm burnt out of just talking about some shit that ain't happening. Like, I don't
Right,
like that.
right, right. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like shit. You know, every time you look up now, Deontay done came back. It's a little bit more exciting because you know he's gonna get in there and do what he's gonna do, and he's gonna move on to the next one. That's what I like about him. Yeah, he said, "Hey, Roman and Emily Jones say
Yeah, I
just suck,
see it.
just suck."
I
Hmm.
appreciate that, Roman and Ennis Jones. Y'all always, y'all always a pillar of everything we do, and I want y'all to know I appreciate y'all too. Anything I ever do, I always want y'all to know I appreciate y'all. You know,
So,
and
so
when
what? So you think? So when you think this you think this fight done with EJ and Crawford? You think it's done, or do you think it's what
I
you think
just
going on?
I just messaged DJ. DJ ain't got back with me yet. He ain't online, but I just messaged him just to see if it's a yay or nay, or if he can't say nothing about it or not. But
What you think though?
I think that if that was the case, it would have been announced already. That's the biggest announcement this side of the damn Mississippi River, bro. Like, why YSM the only person that got it? Like, you'd have seen EJ tweet something, or Crawford would have tweet something, or PBC would have said something. Floyd say if you ain't hear from him, I ain't hear from Fight Hype or Floyd. Like, YSM, they're nowhere near them damn channels right there. So how did they get it before everybody?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Uh,
I'm just thinking of this logically. You feel me? I
right.
ain't trying to get clickbaited. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's but man, damn all them people talking about clickbait, man. We just trying to see, we just trying to guesstimate if this shit's gonna happen or
Nah,
not.
no. It was the damn dude that sat there and said fight date such. And I went to his channel, and he was sitting there talking like the fight date was. He was like, "No, I'm asking," but you didn't have a question mark in your damn title. Like, he said breaking news. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fight date is decided. And then in the video, he talking about they got it decided. They just gonna let us know. Like, man, what the fuck?
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, and all the fights we want to see is way in the future. Nobody, we got Christmas coming up, we got Thanksgiving coming up. They should have some big fights on the table for us. I was hoping that November 19th that this thing was gonna happen, what I'm saying? Something to look forward to, but right now it's just like everybody's just in the wind trying to figure out what's happening in boxing right now. You got, Tank sitting ringside, what I'm saying, acting all coy and shit. And we ain't got time for that, bro. Just come out and say who you gonna fight. What's up? What's up with all the secrecy? I mean, what's the problem with letting people know, who you want to fight, when you want to fight? What's the problem with that? You know what I'm saying? What's up with all this secrecy? You know what I'm saying? Nobody care about your pockets, bro. Nobody care about what you're getting paid. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, boxing just changing right before our eyes, and I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. You know. So,
You got emotional people in there now. Usually men we usually they leading off emotions now. They not moving like real men move.
well, I mean, it's almost like, okay, it's always been entertainment, but it's always been a formula to, now people don't care about the belts no more. You know what I'm saying?
When the
No, no,
belts, that's what I'm saying. Like, the belts is the end all be all. Undisputed was the goal for everything. Now people are sitting there trying to move the power line. That don't move the
hmm
power line. You don't care about the belts now because the person that got the belts you can't beat. That's what it
right.
is.
That's what I'm talking about, and
But
that's killing the sport.
see, after this Cambosis fight, I know they're gonna make the Devin and Lomachenko fight though. That's already
You think
Bob
they're
Aaron
gonna
already.
really make? You think they really gonna make that fight?
Bob Aaron gonna make that fight. Bob Aaron is gonna make that fight because he know that fight gonna sell. Loma and Devin is gonna sell, and Bob do not give a fuck about Loma like that. Bob cares about his bottom line, And if you on Bob's channel, Bob's gonna make you fight.
Well, they can make that fight before the year out. But Lomachenko talking about a damn tune-up.
I know he's gonna be taking his tune-up fight while Devin's fighting Kambosos. They already got it set up so the next fights will be against each other. They both taking a fight opposed from each other now. So after they both finish that fight, then it sets up the meeting between each other.
So we got to sit through 2 fights that we don't want to see. That's Bob Arum, classic Bob Arum.
Well, no,
classic.
That's classic Kambosos because that motherfucker wanted his retirement check. You feel me?
Oh yeah, he get $10 million for the second fight.
Well, he don't get $10 million. He get the percentage. So if it don't sell, see, he got $10 million for the first because that's what it sold at that stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was his cut. It was $10 million to $3 million. That shit's not gonna be sold out like it was last time.
Right.
Motherfuckers ain't about to be paying to see you get your goddamn ass whooped like that again. So he might not walk away with about like $4 or $5 million. It depends on how many people go there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he don't really know what the fuck he gonna get. But he knows he gets a 70-30 split. That's what he does know. But a 70-30 split of nothing is still nothing. You feel me?
Right.
See, the Australian government paid for that fight the first time. Because they thought they was
damn welfare fight.
Yeah, they thought they was about to get an undisputed champion. You know,
damn Section 8 fight.
Yeah. Now they did that because it brought some commerce and some travel to Australia, but it also brought national pride because they thought they was about to get a damn undisputed champion, but that didn't fucking happen.
No. No, so you had motherfuckers talking about Devin was doing illegal moves and shit in the fight and all kind of dumb shit. I think that was a Faust over there complaining. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about how he was clinching and shit. Like they was talking about how the ref was stopping Kambosos from doing his work on the inside because this shit was illegal. Like shit. Well, you supposed to let that man do illegal shots? Man, fuck no. But see, that's why Kambosos said, I hope this time the ref let me do what I got to do. Like, see, man, he wants to brawl. He ain't trying to fight.
Right. He trying to maul and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't even that damn good at it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, he wouldn't even beat Mickey Bay and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mickey Bay, you know what I'm saying? He had time to train and shit for the fight.
Mickey Bay would beat the shit out that motherfucker, dog. Because Mickey Bay did great for short notice.
But that's what I'm talking about, man.
And coming off that 3-year layoff. Like
it's like the perception is good enough for these motherfuckers, you know. So they don't care about the sportsmanship, you know what I'm saying, about being fair and letting these dudes get a full training camp, you know what I'm saying, going in there, you know what I'm saying, and being on a even playing field, you know what I'm saying. It's like it's all about building stars and and boxing motherfuckers out and stuff like that. Looking at Teofimo Lopez ass and stuff. I hate motherfuckers like that in the sport of boxing.
Like
as soon as
Teofimo, like Teofimo, his career basically over, bro. Like honestly, like the only way his career gonna revive if he go back down to 135 because 140, like Devin gonna have a problem when he go to 140. See, Devin already ain't got enough pop in his stops, right?
Right.
140, it's some killers at 140. You got Ivan Baranchik, you got Zapata, you got Ramirez, you got Rubaru. Like these motherfuckers, you got damn Barbosa Jr. Like everybody in that top 10 is certified. Like this shit ain't like the 135 division. These motherfuckers up here are power punching, head hunting giants. You feel me?
Yeah, but see if they move like they moving at 135 up. You ain't got to worry about it because you got Duck City. Yeah, Duck City.
Ain't no Duck City down here at 140. You know, you got Josh Taylor. You got your boy. What's your boy that just beat Josh Taylor name?
Catterall, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Nah,
see,
these motherfuckers
my
be fighting
thing,
each other down there. They
but
fighting each other in the 140 division.
my thing is, if like you know how they be building motherfuckers up in the ranking, they'll take somebody from 68 and put his ass up there in the top 10 all of a sudden, the top 15, and then they'll give him the damn fight, and all of a sudden they'll justify it. You know what I'm saying? For to keep their
Yeah.
champion. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got time for that
But
shit,
but
man.
you still gotta fight. You still gotta fight to get up there. And you still gotta fight one of the motherfuckers in the top 10. And all the motherfuckers in the top 10 is not trying to get a spot up. Look at what Ruiz had to go through just to get back up there after he lost to Josh Taylor.
And that was
You think
bullshit.
Because hell, you think Ruiz about to lose his chance again? And Zapata is a hell of a fighter. That motherfucker, him and Ivan Baranchek, they went toe to toe. Like, bro, it was
I
like
saw that
14
shit.
knockdowns. Man, they had like 14 fucking knockdowns in that damn fight. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
And I'm watching Teofimo versus Fortuna, Javier Fortuna. Javier Fortuna is not even a full 140 pounder, bro. He moved up. He moved up from 140. And he was taking Teofimo's shots clear and flush. He was taking Teofimo's best. Like, if you notice, Teofimo was having to hit that man 3 and 4 times to rock his ass. You know what I'm saying?
You mean Ryan Garcia?
Teofimo. No, I mean Teofimo. I mean not Harvey. I'm talking about Javier Fortuna, the dude that Teofimo just fought.
That wasn't Harvey
I know.
Fortuna.
I got confused.
Mm-hmm.
I got confused. I'm not talking about Javier Fortuna, but the guy that Teofimo beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
That dude was the bottom of the rung. You feel me? Like that nigga wasn't even in the top 10. Like he was like number 16.
Right.
He was 16. They moved him up in the top 10 to fight Teofimo. Like you were saying, how they moved him up. They moved him up in the top 10 to fight Teofimo.
Mm-hmm.
But even though they moved him up, Teofimo was hitting that man with everything he had. Like Teofimo, I saw the look of awe in Teofimo's face. Like he like, man, I'm hitting this nigga with everything. And he's not going down.
Right.
Like shots that he would have dropped at 135 pounder. See, in the 140 pound, them motherfuckers got punch resistance. And then you also got Gary Antoine Russell in them up there too. So it's sharks up there. You hear me? You got Antoine Russell and all them up there. It's sharks up there. Like, I don't see Teofimo beat none of them. I don't even think Teofimo can beat your boy, Postal. I don't even think he can beat Victor Postal. Honestly.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think he's shit. I never did think.
And I'm gonna tell you who else. And Sergey Lipinets just went back down to 140. And Sergey Lipinets, the samurai, Mikey Garcia said that was one of the hardest hitters he ever fought. And Garcia was in there with Spence. Did you see the way Sergey Lipinets destroyed motherfucking Omar Figueroa?
Man, but that's Omar Figueroa, man. Omar Figueroa ain't shit either, man. His career over.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying, did you see the way that Lipinets destroyed him though?
Yeah. Lipinets, he'll beat the hell out of some, because he's a good gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? He's a good
champion. He was a good champion.
A good champion.
At 140, he was a good champion.
Man.
Didn't he finish Lamont Peterson?
Yeah, but I mean, Lamont Peterson had fought Spence. You know what I'm saying?
That, I'm not advocating that. I'm just talking about every fight that Sergey Lipinets been in. He did good. Like hell, he took boots farther than anybody has took boots. He took boots.
Yeah,
to the
6 round. 6 rounds. I mean,
and look, I'm not trying to say that. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying he's a warrior. Like him and Mikey Garcia.
Oh yeah, he definitely a warrior now. I give you that.
He almost gave Mikey Garcia the fucking business because he would tear Mikey ass up. Mikey said that's the hardest he been hit. And you remember him and Mikey Garcia went through a war.
But Mikey ain't the most slick motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You can hit Mikey. You know what I'm saying? Mikey a counterpunch.
Devin is smashed Lipinets right now at 140.
I wouldn't say all that. Lipinets is a lot more than you think. Devin ain't got the Devin got the skills and everything, but Lipinets, he got a way to get in there. You see, he was getting in there on boots. Like
I seen him getting his ass for Lumaloom.
Yeah, he got for Loop, but Devin ain't got that for Loop power. And if you ain't got the power to keep motherfucking Lipinets,
he get Dev, but I don't see him catching Dev though. Dev like a goddamn rabbit.
People forgetting that Dev is young. He ain't got his grown man. And when he go to 140,
I ain't saying it like that.
I'm saying when he go to 140 and when he go to 140, he supposed to be training with Blu-ray. So
yeah, that's gonna be a big difference right there.
He gonna be popping shit
now.
He gonna be dropping shit.
I'm just saying I wouldn't jump off the porch and fight Sergey Lipinets my first fight at 140.
Nah, not the first fight at 140, but I think because people be forgetting Terrence Crawford ain't really going his stopping spree till he jumped up. Sometimes you got more power when you move up. That shit happened in the UFC.
No, it ain't no sometimes. You always got more power when you move up because you draining yourself down there, especially when you're a heavier fighter and you motherfucking starving yourself and draining yourself to get down to that small weight. That's why Earl Spence, we ain't seen the best of Earl Spence because he said his best weight is 160, 154. See, Earl Spence only
Devin,
Earl Spence ain't even giving it. Yeah, but see, he got a knockout rate right now. His knockout rate is higher than Terrence Crawford's right now. And we ain't
I ain't talking about Earl. I'm talking about Earl. I know Earl got
no, but I'm just talking about, but we ain't even seen all Earls get strength because he's killing himself to make 147.
Yeah, I just seen some shit posted there. He eating like some. He eating healthy. I think the fight's going because he eating some shit. Only way he could be eating that if the fight was on. He eating straight plant out the guard.
He been eating like that for a whole year now, bro, because he got the nutritionist. Mm-hmm. He's keeping himself down. So he ain't got to get ready when you stay ready. That's why he's trying to do one more fight so he can go up to 154.
So that'll be good. He got to fight somebody good if he do. It's got to be standing on this.
Man. He got to fight Bud, Paul. I don't want to hear that shit, man. He got to fight Bud.
No. I mean, if he gonna get it, if he
ain't trying to fight you,
right?
Man, he gonna.
I mean, if he ain't, like I said, if EJ said he want to get in at least 3 fights a year. You know what I'm saying? He want to stay active. He knows he's 32 going on 33 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he want to get that shit in. You know what I'm saying?
Like
so I don't.
3 years in his prime. I seen that that you posted today with Bud. He on the internet wilding the fuck out, man. Like he acting like he ain't trying to make a fight.
Yeah, he said he had some little tweet left where he talking about arts or some shit.
I told you he trying to make himself known. He used Earl Spence to launch himself. He used Earl to launch his career.
We need to stop telling the kids they can be whatever they want to be. And he just saying wild ass shit on the internet, man. Like
and like random thoughts.
That got to be Bernie.
You know what I'm
saying? Hey, what you think about Bernie? Like you see what he talking about? He posted that video, him saying talking about big fights that never happened. I think Bud using Bernie to you know what I'm saying, push certain narratives, bro.
Of course he is.
Like he want to make it seem like he don't need to fight, and he got to make it seem like his team ain't pressed for the fight and shit. He be using Bernie. Because every time I notice some negotiation happen or it get done, Bernie, some need 50-50 or blood fought happen.
Is that me cutting in and out? That's you? I think you cutting in and out. Okay. So what you said again? What you
was saying? I noticed like during negotiations and shit, like every time we hear a piece of news, Bernie will come out with a video. You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like protect them, Bud, and that's his guy. That's what he's supposed to do and shit. But like how he said,
exactly, Ramon.
Yeah, like he said something about big fights. Let's talk about the big fights that never happened. He doing that so PBC can see that his team will be okay with the fight not happening. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but they won't be
that as a tool.
But they won't be. PBC know Bud's in a rock and a hard place right now. Bud needs that fight right now. Bud, no, but what Bud doing right now? He promoting himself. He used Earl Spence to gain his notoriety. Now, because he's being linked with Spence, now people know who Bud is now, and now he's enjoying all this limelight he gets. But see, he's not too quick to see it past because once he get his ass whooped, he know that limelight going to diminish.
Man, Bob Arum and Bud ran the same play that that they ran with Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather. They built their name off of Earl. You know what I'm saying? The same way Pacquiao built his name off of Mayweather, fighting all his old opponents, trying to knock him out and do all that. That's the same play.
Well, as long as he fight him, I don't care if he build his name or not. You know what I'm saying? As long as he get in the ring
Yeah,
and
I
make
don't
it
care
happen.
either. But I'm just saying people ain't gonna do business with him. Bob was a rich Jew, and he just cut Bob out of that pot, and he tried to sue Bob. So he just embarrassed Bob, and he cut him out of his money play. Bob was helping protect him from them PBC fighters too, offering them $1 million, $2 million and shit to fight. Like, so Bob probably feel like he got cheated by Terrence, bro. Terrence is cutthroat, man.
I'm sure he do. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Bud got tightened up, man. He had like, you know, he about to retire or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, nobody got time for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why he in the predicament he in now, because he all nonchalant and shit and don't want to get in the ring and want to fight once a year.
If he don't fight EJ, he gonna go in the Hall of Fame, but he gonna be most known for not fighting EJ. That's what he gonna be most known for. He gonna be known for ducking. That's what he gonna be known for.
He ain't gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer though.
Nah, hell no, he gonna be a Hall of Famer just like AJ Bronner. Gonna be like a third or fourth, cause he don't got no Hall of Famers on his resume. Can somebody give me one that he beat like close to their prime? Gamboa maybe. But everybody else was past their prime when he beat him. Way past their prime. Already been stopped multiple times. He ain't beat no Hall of Famers.
Yeah, you preaching to the choir. Preaching to the choir, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, yeah, I'm right there with you. I you know, and if I was Bud Crawford, man, you know what I'm saying, with all that talent, bro, you know what I'm saying, I would have, you know, win, lose, or draw, bro. You know
I'd
what
be
I'm saying?
trying to get the fights in, huh?
Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it, bro.
But
I just don't.
He on some Sugar Ray Leonard stuff, man. And I feel like Earl like Hagler, bro. And Hagler, my favorite fighter, bro. Earl, I don't see Earl ducking smoke, man. I don't see Earl ducking no smoke. So this fight don't happen. It's on Bud, and everybody knows.
No, you know, EJ ready. Shit, he ready to fight. But what they asked him in that interview with your boy reporting, what's that guy name? Yeah, you know, he told him, he said, you got anything to tell Bud? He said, yeah, tell him, you know, it's time to fight.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Do you think EJ demeanor after that fight kind of scared him off, like scared Bud off? Like he was anxious to fight, and he seen Earl was like, you know what I'm saying? Earl wasn't ducking no smoke. He probably thought Earl was scared of him for real, but he wasn't paying attention that Earl was just doing exactly what he said he was gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And now you see that Earl like, shit, I told you what I'm gonna do. Now I did it. Now let's fight. Now it seems like his shit just shifted. He wants to keep Thurman shit.
Yeah, and I can't stand that dude either, man. I get tired of Keith Thurman always on Brian Custer talking, bro. I'm like, dude.
Bro, you seen that last interview? He was talking to Brian Custer. He forgot he got his ass moved by Pacquiao. He said something about he undefeated.
Man, like, he just be talking, man. That's why EJ can't stand him, bro. He just be going on and on and on. You know.
He keep talking about they got that WBC belt because I let it go. Well, nigga, if you would lost to Pacquiao, you'd have lost it, dumbass.
He think he want to fight EJ, but EJ will punish him, bro. Like there will be a stoppage by punishment, bro. Body shots, fool.
Shit, if he fight Boots, it's gonna be a stoppage by punishment. You know what I'm saying? Boots gonna destroy him.
Now we see how sick Earl is in the head. We talking about ain't nothing better than watching a man fight, leave his eyes round at the round. You already know what type of mindset he in. And if he had to fight somebody like Keith Thurman, somebody he don't want to fight, he gonna punish Keith Thurman, man. He gonna put him in the casket. Because if he lost to Pacquiao,
well, I think Boots is gonna make an example out of Keith Thurman if they fight. And that's gonna be his signature fight, you know, his arrival on the scene fight. You know what I'm saying? If Keith Thurman can put up some resistance, you know what I'm saying? If he can put up enough resistance.
Fight Boots? You think Keith Thurman fight Boots?
Shit, they get like upset. If they give him $10 million, he damn sure will fight him.
I'm saying because Boots ain't with Al Heyman. You know, Boots with what's his name?
He was Showtime. With Showtime, you got to deal with Showtime. But I think they can make it happen because they got a good relationship with Espinosa and all them. I think they can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? And he been after Keith for a minute here. You know what I'm saying? So that would be a good first fight for Showtime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would do well. That would do well. Good numbers, I believe.
They probably put that on pay-per-view.
You think so? I don't know. I don't know if they'll put them on pay-per-view just yet. I don't know. Maybe. I would pay for it. I'll pay to see it.
They put Luis Ortiz. They put Luis Ortiz and Ruiz on pay-per-view.
They won't put one on pay-per-view, fool.
No, he said he think they will put Ennis and Thurman on pay-per-view.
They just did Thurman and Barrios on pay-per-view. Why the fuck wouldn't
and they did Ruiz and Ortiz on pay-per-view.
Ennis and Thurman would be pay-per-view right now.
I can see them doing.
They got to generate some of that money.
You know, Thurman and Barrios only did 180,000, but you know, Thurman versus Ennis, that's at least 400,000 on buys. Ennis is a much bigger commodity than Mario Barrios coming off a knockout loss.
Yeah, but you know, this would be his first pay-per-view to see how he do. You know what I'm saying?
It's Ennis versus Keith Thurman. Come on now, bro.
Keith Thurman ain't no damn star. You know what I'm saying?
Keith Thurman gonna give you 150 buys.
Yeah, maybe
150 buys, and he gonna sell that fight. And
I don't know that.
Boots is starting to get a following up now. And do
You know Philly
gonna show up and show out for Boots. And do you know how many motherfuckers would love to see Keith get his ass whooped?
You got my pay-per-view right now.
Earl will go to that fight.
Yeah. You got my pay-per-view right now when you said that.
That's all that shit he talking. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he can sell now. He can sell the fight with his mouth. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I mean, I could see Boots, you know, destroying goddamn Keith Thurman within 2 rounds, bro.
2 rounds, bro?
2 rounds.
And the people that paid their money are so damn happy.
2 rounds. Keith ain't, man. Thurman ain't the same, bro. He ain't the same dude.
When people pay their money, they want to see you. They want to see a motherfucker get destroyed. They'd be happy if it was a first round knockout.
Keith ain't gonna be able to run. He can't run like he used to. You know what I'm saying? And that young dude, he can move. You know what I'm saying? And his offense is ridiculous. His offense is.
Keith gonna last at least 5 rounds, bro. I don't give a damn what you say. Keith is a skilled boxer now.
Yeah,
he a skilled boxer, but his stomach ain't skilled. His stomach is weak.
Keith don't be getting hit like that in the beginning of the fight.
Do you see how Boots be going to the body, bro?
I understand that, but Keith, his midsection has always been his weak point. But I'm gonna say one thing.
He down there got stopped by Bundle. When you gotta move in, let him rip it.
Listen for a second, bro.
You know your ass is Cassidy. Can't be in there.
Oh, he's talking in the background. Mute that shit. But Keith, in the beginning of fights, you don't get to hit Keith. Like Keith, his defense is impeccable the first couple rounds. It's just as he started to tire, but Keith ain't that same slim, athletic Keith no more because he came in chunky and damn muscular as hell versus Barrios, though. He wasn't that same athletic. But yeah, athletic Keith, you're not getting to that body early. You get into when he started fading like around the 5th or 6th round.
Yeah, that was the old Keith. This is the new Keith.
Yeah,
the new Keith ain't gonna last, bro. I'm trying to tell you, the way Boots be coming on, that dude come on like you already got hit with something. That's how Boots come on. You know what I'm saying? He's strategic with it.
Yeah, that class. But one thing that you got to realize about Keith, though, you can say what you want, but Keith got dynamite in them hands too now.
Oh yeah,
Keith does. Keith does. Boots can run in there, and Boots ain't been hit with that dynamite yet. Now I ain't saying he ain't got a chin, but all it takes is the wrong one shot. And like they saying, Keith got power. Keith got power. Now, not saying he'll do it, but if Keith catch young Boots correctly, that could be all that night for Boots. Like,
I could see him making him hesitate, not coming in there so directly and so
that's what I'm saying. So So Boots ain't gonna just rush in like he ain't been hit.
Oh yeah, he gonna rush in. You best believe that, because he think Keith Thurman food. You know what I'm saying?
But still, I don't care what it is. Boots still is a smart fighter. His dad ain't gonna let him do it. He don't never rush until his dad say, "Go ahead and eat." If you watch all the fights, his dad lets him know when it's time to go get him. But he was like,
and his daddy gonna tell him by the second round to go and get this old nigga up out of there.
Nah, because he gonna know Keith's still dangerous, and if Keith clip him with a shot, it's gonna be curtains. Like Keith can hurt you too now.
I believe he can hurt you. I don't think he got the consistency anymore, bro. He ain't consistent with it. Everybody know, like Roy, you know, he will sting you real hard early, and then he'll cruise the rest of the fight. You know what I'm saying? That's how Roy used to do it, and they know by now how Keith do. You know what I'm saying? And that power never comes back in the fight. Never shows back up.
Keith Power's gone after the third, fourth round.
Mm-hmm. He was rocking Sean Porter all through the fight, though.
Yeah, but after the third, fourth round, that power gone.
Yep. So I just think Boots will get him up out of there early, because that's
not 2 rounds though, bro. Come on, man. Come on, dude.
Bro. Two. You know what I'm saying? If Mario's Barrios was able to deal with Keith like that, you know what I'm saying, make him cough up his mouthpiece.
That was in the 11th round, bro.
He popped up his mouthpiece?
Yeah, but that's Mario's Barrios, bro.
I thought that was Pacquiao.
Barrios got him in the 11th round too, had him running.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, what you think Boots gonna do to him? Shit. Boots offense is ridiculous, bro. And I'm talking about.
That's why I said about the 4th or 5th round.
If he fight Boots,
okay, I give you that. I give you that.
Fight Boots, I can see him pulling some Malik Scott shit. Like he
I give you that. Okay, we'll say 4th.
No, I say about the 4th or 5th round. But just enough time for Keith to start getting fatigued. Because the first 3 rounds he's gonna be.
Because he's gonna have to move. That's right. He's gonna have to move around that ring. Yeah.
He's gonna be on that bike them first 3 rounds trying to get away from that young nigga.
He's probably gonna lay down. He's probably gonna lay down, man.
Yeah,
he gonna be on that bike and jabbing like hell. And by the time he done that 3rd round, he gonna feel like he done fought 15 damn rounds.
Well, along with them body shots, those strategic body shots, Boots gonna be sticking them with.
He ain't even gonna take them, bro. He gonna lay down like Malik Scott did when he fought the
Right. That's why I say second. Down. That's why I say second goddamn round, because Boots gonna be sticking his ass.
He gonna get his money and get the fuck out of there and retire.
Yeah. He gonna be like, I don't need this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm rich.
He gonna be a good analyst for sure.
Mm-hmm. He gonna analyze his own knockout and shit. And say, I went in there.
You say he gonna do a Custio Clayton. You say he gonna do a Custio Clayton.
Yeah, he gonna pull one of them Malik Scotts when he was fighting Deontay Wilder. First one he stuck down on.
He gonna analyze his own fight.
And Malik Scott trains Wilder now.
Yeah, they've been like best friends, like homies. So
Malik Scott trained them for the loss.
Yeah, it's probably him helping his homie get a bag for real. Cause that fight didn't last 1 round, I don't think. I don't even think it lasted 1 round.
I would do it for my homie. Shit, if my homie needed a bag, come on.
Sean Porter just did it. Shit, why can't I do it?
Sean Porter's dad did it. See, Sean didn't know his dad was doing that.
His dad. I watched that fight again. I ain't see no effort from Sean, bro. He ain't fight the same way, man.
Oh no, he didn't fight the same way. He didn't train
the same way. I'm surprised, you know, because didn't Crawford damn near wanted to fight his daddy, you know what I'm saying, back in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying?
That was back then, but you know, Kenny Porter always been a shyster. You know, Kenny Porter, he put all that money on Crawford to win the 10th round.
Yeah. Bro, when I watched that fight compared to
that's crazy.
His fight with Earl, he was on headbutts and everything.
But that was his fight of his life. Like that was the fight of his career. You know, one fight, you got that one fight that you put your all in. Like that man had a 7-month training camp. And they had
longer than that, bro. I think it was longer than
that. It was 9 months. 9 months.
Yeah.
Something like that.
About 7 trainers, though.
They had been training the whole damn year, actually.
Yeah.
But he had 7 different trainers. He had 7 different trainers coming there. They had your boy from what was your dude from Baltimore name? Lamont Peterson's people.
He was supposed to fight Barry Hunter.
Talking
Yeah, he
about
had Barry
talking
Hunter.
about Barry Hunter, yeah.
He was
Yeah,
supposed
he
to
had
fight
Barry
Earl right
Hunter in
away.
there.
He was supposed to fight Earl right away, but remember he took that fake ass mandatory to try to give
Yep.
himself some time.
Yep. But you
Yeah.
know, he had Barry Hunter. He had 7 different trainers in there to help him for that Earl fight.
Yeah, he
pulled all the stops out. That was the fight of his career. That's
Yeah,
why he wasn't nothing after that. Like, he put everything into that.
he didn't even look good against Formella next after that. He didn't look good at his next fight. He couldn't even knock that old boy out.
Mm-hmm.
But once you put everything into a fight like that, that takes everything out of you, man. He just came up short.
He got there. I just don't like that Terrence was goddamn. He's stealing names, bro. He basically stealing the pants for names. Doing the same shit Manny did. Fight old names that Floyd already beat, that's washed up, and put them on your resume just so they look good. And so you can have some where you can say, well, he beat him, but I knocked him out. I stopped him. All that goofy.
If Sean Porter didn't get dropped, Sean Porter was out there. He just didn't train the same.
Nah, and he won't fight with the same enthusiasm. He was just letting Bud clinch him. He wasn't fighting through the clinch or nothing, bro. He wasn't fighting through the clinch.
Bro,
if you watch the Earl fight,
I break down movies, bro. I make movies. What I'm saying is,
me too, man.
No, but this is what I'm saying, bro. He didn't have the stamina that he normally has. So you know, being Sean Porter, it takes a lot of fucking energy to be Sean Porter.
And I'm saying he ain't had that stamina purposely. He didn't want to have that stamina. He ain't trained like that for that man.
Because he had 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like he lost that Earl fight.
Yeah.
He lost that Earl fight. He ain't the champion no more.
He was hosting PBC fights and shit when he should have been training. I'm like, what the hell is he doing?
When I see him fall asleep at the goddamn on TV or in the middle of an interview, I knew that shit was over with. Especially in the middle of an interview. And then when they came out, he told his dad no in training camp. It was pretty much over with. You falling asleep in the middle of an interview, bro?
Yeah, he was.
And his dad wanted him to do some extra miles, and he was like, "No, I'm tired."
Yeah, he ain't never told his dad no before in his life.
Yep,
he ain't do that. He ain't do that shit for EJ, did he?
Nah, because you know his dad. You know him and EJ always had that rivalry because his dad
loved EJ. EJ his favorite fighter.
Yeah,
he was fighting
his dad used to train EJ. Yeah, that's what I said. Hey, you know something, bro? You must have seen my channel. Because that's what I said in my Why Sean Porter Hates Spence. I said he was fighting for his daddy love right there. His dad came home one day and told him about EJ and Sean. Life hasn't been the same.
That's why EJ hauled ass. He was like, this shit is bullshit, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I'm glad EJ went to Derrick James, though. We never had EJ if he ain't go there. I don't care how great he is.
Nah, Pull talk about at the fight.
I'm talking
after the fight.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I'm glad he left Kenny Porter and went to Derrick James. You know, Kenny Porter used to train Earl.
Yeah, he was one of the coaches.
Yeah, I think the Olympics. Wasn't he one of the Olympics coaches or some shit?
Yeah.
He was like an assistant. He said he was an assistant. I think he was still with Derrick James first. He started training with Derrick at like 15.
Yeah,
and then when he went to the Olympics, you know they got their own coaches. The Olympics got their own coaches.
Yeah, but you know Kenny Porter was trying to get Earl, sign him.
I'm glad his ass ain't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that might have been Earl and shit getting the towel thrown in on.
Nah, if that wasn't his son, he would let Earl get beat down. He'll let all get beat down to the ground. Damn, man.
Yeah, cause I seen one fight where they were there together. And it was before the fight, and they were just sitting down together. And I think that's when they were together. I forgot what fight that was.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Who was it that was? I don't know if it was you or Upper Echelon. Somebody was talking about how Danny and Earl. Danny cool with Earl and Derrick James, but it's his daddy. Yep. That's why they were sitting together at the fight because they cool.
Yeah.
Shit, bro.
Yeah, Earl and Danny was cool until Danny started talking about he was only 20% versus Earl and shit.
He said 20%.
Earl said, yeah, when motherfuckers was talking about Earl was 30 and 40%, Danny talking about I wasn't all the way there. I wasn't number like 30% of myself too.
Well, yeah, he had to say that though. He had to say that because Earl said that's embarrassing, bro. You get shut out and somebody talking about they 70%. You gotta say something, bro.
Nah,
You
but
can't
see,
just be like,
but Danny talking about he'll
that's
beat
just
Earl
being a
now
man.
and all that. But he was talking how he'll beat Earl now and all that shit before his other fight. And Earl told that nigga stop capping.
Folks use that nigga name to sell tickets, bro. They use that nigga name.
Yeah.
Yeah. He a ticket seller now. That's what they do.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's why he the big fish. That's why he said it's funny how the damn roles have changed now. And it couldn't have happened to a more realer motherfucker though. Like all them times in 2017 when I was like, man, they doing this nigga dirty. My high has changed. And I love every minute of it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it, but I still don't like how they be trying to play like that. Keith Thurman shit, that shit irritates me, bro. Like I be getting a little bit mad.
Have you not looked at my channel? Go check out my channel. Hey, bro, go check out my channel. I got a whole series of why they hate Spence, 1 through 10. I got Roy Jones. I got Antonio Tarver, Bernard Hopkins, Tim Bradley, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, all that, bro. I got Earl Spence movies on my thing.
I think I watched like an hour and 7-minute video or something like that. I watched. Saying what they,
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah,
that's why they hate. I think it's like an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, I watched that thing. Show them.
I be trying to give y'all great content. Bro.
Yeah, dude. Hey, man, y'all gonna pull me this out, man. I'll be listening to our.
But subscribe to my new channel. It's called the Upper Echelons Man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so much femininity out here, and there's so many women out here doing stuff that men ain't. We ain't being responsible. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get men. Yeah, I'm trying to get men back to the high value so they understand that you bring more to the table than a female does. Like not going against, not bashing females or nothing.
It ain't the other way around. Yeah, that's how it is. What you ain't saying that wrong.
Yeah, people don't realize men are the prize.
Yeah.
See, a man determines a relationship. A woman only determines when sex happens. And see, that's what men got to stop simping. They got to stop simping for these women out here. And I've been talking to my boy MTR and Poor Man Podcast, and they was telling me, I need to get my shit started. So I'm getting that started. The Upper Echelons Man. I'm gonna drop a video tomorrow and explain a few things about being an upper echelons man, a high value man, of being a man in which they want, in which you excite them, that you don't have to simp. Because
we don't need no more. We don't need no more Sean Porters and Keith Thurman out here. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We don't need no more.
I mean, I don't understand this era, man. Because I mean, I've met, maybe the God has blessed me, but I met nothing but good women in my life. You know what I'm saying?
It's that feminist movement. It's that feminist movement, bro. Like these women are empowered. They feel like they ain't got to be held accountable. That they can do all this, that, and men are supposed to worship the ground they walk on.
Yeah, they don't like double standards.
But that's just goddamn dating apps, and got them feeling like all these different live apps.
That's a fact.
That's what I'm. If you listen to what I'm saying, that's what I'm talking about. Like you ever see that? You ever see that thing called bingo or whatever? They be all on there. You know what I'm saying? TikTok.
Yeah, they be simping on them apps. The apps be giving them validity.
Yeah.
See, they got average women wanting top-notch men. Like women, first off, evaluate yourself. Like I got women talking about that
they can't do that though. They can't do that.
They talking about they're 10 with makeup on, but they're 5 without the makeup. Well, maybe you a 5. You a 5 then. You're not no 10. Like just because you put makeup on, that doesn't make it you.
Well, you're gonna get my chance. You're gonna get me canceled.
That boy, shut down.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go with it on here. That's why I got my page up. Make sure you subscribe to it too, Pool.
I will.
Drop the link. You drop the link.
Oh, I got to go up there. They're gonna call me a misogynist and all kinds of shit.
Drop the link in the chat.
Oh, are they still in the chat?
Nifty.
Let me see if it's still. Let me see if I can.
You gonna be the new Kevin Samuels.
I'm just gonna be the upper echelons man. They ain't gonna kill me because I got God on my side. You feel me?
No, I'm talking about this content. You know how Kev used to be Kev used to be on that shit, man. He used to be on them.
He the coldest
Yeah, I'm
motherfucker
just
that
tired.
never did it.
I'm just tired of people simping for him, bro. Like a lot of stuff that people do for these women, I've never had to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like I used to tell a girl when, where, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I would tell them, like, look, so we're gonna do this and that. And I used to tell them, come here.
For me.
Like when they be having, I love when they have that feisty ass attitude. I be like, girl, come here. You know what I'm saying? I tell them, come here. And you know, I might go out and
got
get some.
change in your pocket.
Yeah, you know, I always got a little change in my pocket, but you know, I got change in my pocket from not giving it away. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like a woman can look at me and see I got money, and the reason I got money is because I'm not giving it to your ass. Now, shit, you know what I'm saying? You gonna earn
come
it,
here,
I guess.
come here, girl. Come here, girl. Come here.
No, I tell her, girl, come here, let me talk to you. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that confidence first. It's all about that confidence first. I'm not about to big up no female. Once you big up them, yeah, once you get them bigged up, right there,
It's
you
a
know,
little
that's when they
strange for a
already.
little change. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, they'll do it all for free, bro. They'll do it all for free just to
You just
say
gotta
that
know
they
what to
did it.
say. You
You just gotta know,
how to talk. You just gotta know what to say.
What's going on, John? Hey, what's going on? Sorry.
Most guys, my bad. Most guys will talk their ass out of pussy, bro. Most guys will talk themselves out of it.
Less is more,
You know,
man.
yeah, less is more. Don, shout out Don Sapansky.
Thank you, Don, for that super sticker, that 149. I appreciate it, my sister.
Did you put that link in the chat, man?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop a video tomorrow morning.
Hey, how long we been waiting on this fight, man? My bad. How long we been waiting on this fight?
Since Earl Spence Day, April 16th.
Too long.
Since the holiday Earl Spence Day, April 16th.
But if he take a fight, I wouldn't be mad at him.
Nah, I definitely won't be mad no more because hell, he don't
wait
Earl
or Bud? Somebody
Earl.
Yeah, I
mean, Bud ain't fit take no damn fight, man.
I want him to go ahead and take Stanionis out there just to solidify it, you know.
Just to cut off all extra.
I tell you what, man.
If you don't fight Earl, though, who you gonna fight?
Nobody. It's got to be easy.
They need to make Boots as mandatory. Then he'll come on to Earl.
That nigga retire. Say I'm already in the Hall of Fame.
That's exactly what he said.
I'm going in the Hall of Fame regardless.
That's exactly what he said. You know what I'm saying? That nigga be already at the Hall of Fame and shit. Ain't nobody there.
Gloves hung up like a.
That nigga be right there in front of everybody and shit. You know, get away from this damn fight.
This fight really, he kind of made it this big deal, like acting like he chasing Earl and shit. He made this fight like do or die for his career, for real. He kind of did it to himself. Because if he wouldn't have did all that,
I believe at first he was chasing Earl. Now he was chasing Earl until he seen Earl wasn't the same person that he was in the short. See, when Earl fought Mikey Garcia and Sean Porter, you know, Earl, he wasn't into the boxing like he was. You know, he was in fat camp. You know,
but he was worried about
blowing up the 180.
He was in the for a rude awakening though. If he thought he was gonna get the same Earl that they got, Earl ain't gonna play with him.
See, that's what he thought. He thought because you know Earl was going through fat camps because you know Earl had started getting that money,
getting all that weight.
Like, yeah, he was
drinking and shit.
Going to Papados, you know, he was going to Papados. He was hanging out with what's
Yellow
his name?
Yellow Beezy.
Yellow Beezy.
You know he was having beef in the streets too. He was having beef in the streets.
Earl didn't have no beef in the streets.
No, I'm saying
he almost got killed behind somebody else's beef for being right there. That's why his car got flipped that night. If y'all go watch the video, you'll see the other car that was chasing him. He wasn't drunk driving. Them boys was trying to kill him because he was right there when Mo 3 manager got fucked up. You know, but that's what happened when you around people and you in an environment that you shouldn't be in. And see, now Earl knows that he's not no gangster, so he's not out there in the gangster life. Because if you try to play gangster, that's when gangster people come towards you. But if
I think Earl,
star,
you gotta just be a sports star. I think Earl, he a good kid, bro. He probably got some money and start, so he was just having fun, bro.
He
got caught up a little bit. He got caught up a little bit. He a good kid.
See, Earl was a privileged kid. Earl was privileged, but you know, like they said, he was like a little bully in his school and everything. You know, You know how when you around
A
your
young
group,
savage.
you gotta be a little dominant. You know, when he around the middle class, you know he wanted to be the top middle class. So you know he got a little money. He out there.
To show
He
the poor
wanted to
people
see
he
it.
ain't weak and shit.
Yeah, so you know he out there with these gangsters. They doing gangster shit. Like when he was standing out there when that man got stomped out by the Suburban outside the club. Earl ain't hit
Rainwater.
that man. Yeah, Earl didn't do shit to Mo3's manager, but he was there, and he always with Killer Beezy. Yeah, that's the way it is in the streets. Like, you know, I used to be in the streets. That's how it is.
You're
Nigga,
guilty by association.
Nigga, I'm getting everybody that was there. You feel me? And you was there. Plus, you with the nigga. See you dancing on Twitter with this nigga. Y'all dancing and doing a little
Tupac and shit.
Y'all
You know, Biggie was just there.
Wearing each other chains and shit.
Yeah, so you know, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the issue. And good thing that Earl had God with him that night, because them boys was chasing him, and they felt like that Ferrari crash did him. Because if not, they could have got out there and did him dirty. But they thought after that crash it was over with. That's why if you see in the video, you see the car. You see that the car, it slowed down first. Then it shot past, and the other one shot past right behind it. It was two cars. And see, that saved Earl right there coming up out that thing, because they was going goddamn. You scared to come outside?
Yeah, them boys got yellow music.
Them boys be on
real. Oh, they for real.
Yeah, so them boys.
Well, I see why he brought a phone.
Yeah, he was out of that shit. Yeah,
fuck all that.
Boys, Mo3 and them boys wasn't playing. Till them boys be on the way. Till them boys pray. Tell them ain't nobody out there on my mama, on my game.
I don't approve of black on black violence, but he was out there wrecking shit. He was out there wrecking shop.
Yeah, they were scared. You know, they put the hit out on him and gunned him down on the freeway. The man chased him down with that cake. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
But I don't know if you seen the video though. He stopped on the highway and tried to go. He walked around the car while the dude shooting Chopper. They got the video. He hopped out. He parked his car, hopped out his car, and walked to the other side of his car and reached for his gun. He had it in a secret like a stash spot because he a felon. He couldn't get to a fast enough. When he ran out of bullets. No, the
dude ran him down.
Yeah, the dude ran him down, but I'm saying he couldn't get to his gun in time. Like he could have put his car in reverse, tried to run and everything. But his ass, he was trying to have a shootout. This motherfucker was trying to have a shootout. He stopped in the middle of the highway and reached for a gun.
Nah, you know they hit his car though. You know his car. Car
he got hit by that truck,
wobbling, so he stopped it.
No, the car. It was a truck behind him. It was 18 wheeler. They got it on the 18 wheeler behind him. He got his car shot up in 18 wheeler behind it. Got it on video. They got a video up. And then so he stopped right in the middle of the highway, and he parked his car and walked around. Not run. This motherfucker walked around. And you can see him reaching for his gun, but he couldn't get to the stash spot. Some people say the girl who house he was at took the shit out and everything, but Earl was lucky that he made that night, man.
Yeah, they said the girl had already took it out. That's why he didn't have it in there. And they see once he didn't have his shit, he tried to take off. And that dude knew he didn't have it, so that nigga was chasing him down and gunned him down. That's why you got to keep that thing on you. If you live in that type of life, bro, fuck that stash. I keep mine on me. You know, but I'm glad I don't live that life no more. God saved me. You know, God's amazing. Because, you know, I did a lot of reckless shit too. I served over 10 years in the federal joint. You know, now I'm up here and I want to see my kids get old. You feel me? And I don't want them to go through the same things I went through. See, that's the problem. We got to be out here for our kids and we got to grow. And see, we be idolizing the shit that we see on TV. That shit just a damn what they doing in the masses,
that's
bro.
Kids, though. That's kids that would be. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no grown man who got a head on the shoulder. It be the kids, man. They be glorifying this shit. Like you said earlier with Instagram, they be glorifying that shit.
These kids now like soulless, bro. Like they done been so indoctrinated in all the stuff that they show them on TV. These motherfuckers catching bodies like coals. Like they catching bodies like coals.
Yeah, the goddamn music.
And that's what the rapper was saying. A conscious rapper, he was sitting there talking about how if you try to spit that conscious rap, they're gonna put you on the shelf. They're
gonna turn your shit out
there.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that shit.
No, the record producers ain't producing that shit.
I'm saying they don't want that shit. They don't want that. They want the shit that
drill music.
Yeah, they want the shit gonna get people wild.
They want that drill music, that shut up and kill music. That's what they want. Because
they want that shit in our kids' minds. They want our kids to destroy each other.
Because you know why? Because you know us being who we are, we know we the race. We the chosen race, but you know, that's why we be multiple and we be fruitful and multiply. See, if you notice, one race is getting smaller no matter what they do. And you know,
they got an exact date where they come up with science where white people will be extinct. It's an exact date, and they trying to slow it down.
Yeah, 2040.
Yeah, like trying to put us in jail and do everything they can stop it. But
see what they can't do with us. You know, we blessed by the Most High. And
a white gene just recessive. It's a recessive gene. Ain't nothing they can do about it.
Yeah, but see, we blessed by the Most High, and He told us to be fruitful and multiply. So we're gonna multiply. And you know, Mexican is part of us too. They don't realize, but they are. You know, we all come from Noah. You know, Mexicans one of the sons too. I mean, you know, it's 16 shades of black. It's 4 brown, 4 black, 4 red, and 4 yellow. You know, Caucasian is a recessive gene. White is the absence of color. The absence of melanin. Some people's melanin is a lot lighter than others, but still, if your skin is melanin, then you also
you got pigment, and people don't know melanin is actually carbon. It's a fiber in your skin. The same stuff that's in stars. It's carbon. And white people lack that. They don't got no pigmentation.
Exactly.
That's why they can't. That's why they can't even get in the sun. What do you know? What plant or seed do you know that can't take sunlight? Everything that get planted or that God got on the surface, it needs sunlight. Those are the only people that can't be exposed to the sun too long. It kill them. You know what I'm saying? Black people, we get in the sun and we see a skin start looking like diamonds and shit. You know what I'm saying? We thrive on those.
It goes back.
That's why they use
us as slave shit.
They can do the work we was doing.
Rock your mind though. I'm gonna tell you something that rocks your mind though, right? You remember when God spoke to Eve, right? Mm-hmm. And he was talking to Eve and the serpent, right? And he said, what did he say to the serpent? What did he say about the serpent's seed? He said he will cause an enemy and he will cause strife between your seed and the Son of Man's seed, right?
And your head should bruise the heel of his foot, something like that.
But you know, Eve was pregnant with twins, right? You know, Cain and Abel weren't identical twins. You know, that was the first twins in history that was fathered by 2 different fathers. You know, it's happened before where 2 kids was born in the same womb by different fathers. See, Cain was the seed from the serpent. It's in the Bible if you look it up. Like, they explain it to you. That's why he was sent out. That's why no matter what he did to God, God didn't approve of none of his offerings and none of that. Did you know that?
What's going on, Jalen? I see you down now. Be Murray.
And you know, Abel, you know, God healed sight in Abel. You feel me? And that's why Cain got jealous. Because God showed Abel favor, but no matter what Cain would do, God wouldn't show him favor. See, it all goes back to that. And you know, on the upper echelon man, I'm gonna break all that down for people so they can know.
They gonna take your channel down, bro. They gonna take your channel down. You thought they gonna take your channel way down. They gonna blacklist your channel, man.
Motherfucker, he preaching that black supremacy. God damn it.
I'm not
you gonna be the fuck up out here. They gonna get you out here, bro. Hey, they gonna take both of your channels too.
Get on from Ryan here with that, boy. We're getting our biscuits. It's pretty good right here, son.
They were 2 different emails, bro. They're not even connected. Neither one of my channels are connected.
Man, you know they
Get
know
on from Ryan here with all that talk,
you know,
that
all that
revolution talk.
They gonna say you keep black hate, and they gonna what is called when they shadow ban you?
I'm shadow banned now on my main account.
Get on from Ryan here.
I'm already shadow banned. I'm shadow banned right now on upper echelon.
Hey. That's why your videos don't be coming up. I heard your video was
Yeah.
coming up when I was talking to yours.
Yeah,
Damn.
you know, my pound for pound video, I had to put it up there 3 times because they gave me a strike behind it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they gave me a strike behind me doing a video about the pound for pound and how they trying to whitewash it.
Oh yeah, you can't say nothing about white.
Yeah, see that's why Blue Blood don't be talking a lot about race and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta start talking in code. You gotta use different languages because you start talking like that. If you notice, like the big channels, like he said, Blue Blood, they don't talk like that. You know what I'm saying? They try to keep it like plain and PG-13.
Right.
And then another thing, when you make a video, like if you notice some channels like BFTB, they got long intros.
Don't talk about them good white folks. We love y'all.
You know, channels like BFTB and stuff like that, like they got long intros is because if you don't want to cuss or say nothing that's like offensive in the first 2.5 minutes. That's why a lot of channels they have long intros so they can get past that 2.5 minutes. Because if you say stuff offensive like in the first 2.5 minutes, that's the way they can shadow ban you and make it seem like you just making corrupt content and shit. So make sure you have a nice intro if you're gonna be talking about stuff like that.
We don't know upper echelon.
You don't know upper echelon.
We don't know upper echelon like that, you know what I'm saying?
Get that nigga up out of here. That nigga preaching.
We don't know what the hell he talking about. Where he come from?
That nigga is hated.
Oh shit!
Send
That's too funny.
that nigga to the upper room. They gonna blast your channel down, bro.
Well, you know, in the light of this new information, you know what I'm saying, you know, we can't be affiliated, you know, this motherfucker, you done got fucked up with the white folks and you know what I'm saying, you know, we got to get on the good side of YouTube.
Yeah. You gotta make videos praising white Jesus. You gotta make videos about white Jesus, man.
Man, I wouldn't care. Hey, I wouldn't care what the hell they do. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm too old.
It's just the fact.
I'm too old to worry about that.
I didn't really say nothing that bad though. I just said it's crazy.
You don't have to, man. These folks be sensitive nowadays, man. They sensitive, bro.
It's one. I ain't gonna lie to the Democratic Party and it's all this goddamn all this feminism and shit, man. And all this LGBT
feminism shit, yeah.
LGBTQ
and it's
shit.
like it's like gay people got more rights. Gay people got more rights than straight people. Like,
oh Lord, he did not mention gay people on my channel. Oh my goodness.
Let's freeze this, but they take my boy Full down, man. We need Full, bro.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it on my channel, man.
We need Full.
But you know, I love all communities. I like the LGBTQ. I love every community.
Yeah, we love y'all.
It don't matter.
We love y'all.
Yeah, it don't matter if you said you love them. You already said something offensive.
No, it wasn't offensive. What I was saying is, you know, how about equal rights? No, how about equal rights for everybody?
We love them fruity people.
They say we supposed to have equal rights. How about instead of just having instead of having just LGBT rights, why don't we have people rights? Why don't we have rights for people?
That ain't how why don't we have fruit loop rights? We weren't part of the Constitution when they first built this country. America wasn't built for us, man. We wasn't citizens until like 30, 40 years ago.
It took 5 of us to be 3 people.
Yeah, so we ain't get rights to like the 60s or the 50s or something like that. So the America wasn't built for us. We wasn't talked about in the Constitution, man.
What's going on?
We can't never expect fair treatment and no shit like that out of here. We gotta look out for each other and take care of our own, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you're gonna make a channel and preach to your people, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
fuck if they take it down. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
and that's why I sent y'all the link.
It's the older cats like you and Poole that gotta, you know what I'm saying, upgrade the younger generation. You know what I'm saying? Because
I just want them to see past the bull, bro. Like I want them to open their eyes. Open your eyes, bro.
Well, you know, the young guys, they got to invest in themselves, man. And once they get about their purpose, you know, the women to come later.
A lot of young guys though, a lot of young guys like Terrence Crawford, they ain't had no daddy around, so they don't want to listen to nobody. They hard headed. They angry at the world. So you just got to talk to them.
You know what I found out when I was young? When I first started hustling and everything, I used to hustle. You know, I made big money hustling. You know, enough money that the feds had to come get me.
But
you know, I did did over 10 years. Conspiracy to trafficking, tax evasion, all that. And I had manslaughter for state. They ran my manslaughter concurrent. I got more time for the trafficking than I did for the manslaughter.
Mm-hmm.
They said I slaughtered 2 people, but
yeah, they gonna take your channel down.
No, I mean it's all.
This man admitted to society. Get him out of here, man.
He deleted 2 people.
Nah, but
you got to say you got to use that kind of language.
No, but what I'm saying is, I paid my debt to society though. But what astounded me is that I had got more time for the tax evasion and the conspiracy than I did for the physical act. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you saw how they got Capone. That's what they got Capone on, didn't they?
Yeah. They gave me 84 months. They gave me 84 months.
I guarantee you, the guy that they convicted you of slaughtering was a black man. They care about their money more than they care about their black man.
2 of them. It was 2 black people.
Yeah, see, so they care about their money more than that. So it makes sense.
But look, I got 84 months. I got 84 months for supposedly slaughtering 2 black people. Yeah. 2 black delinquents. They said they was already delinquents anyway, but
it was they got them on. They didn't get them. They might have got them for racketeering, but they got them for tax evasion.
No, they got it for tax evasion. Tax evasion. You're right. They gave.
But see, tax evasion.
We
tax
evasion. We gotta talk about this on Upper Echelon channel, bro. I don't need them taking your channel down, bro. I don't need them taking this channel down, bro. We need this channel, bro.
Yeah.
This the people's channel.
Well,
Upper Echelon channel, bro. We need this channel.
Well, we're going to wrap it up. So, you know what I'm saying? I got to work tomorrow. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to wrap it up early, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate everybody coming through. You know what I'm saying? When I get on my 34-hour reset, we'll come on back. You know what I'm saying?
Go subscribe to Upper Echelon new channel, man. And y'all
hit
that like button for y'all slide out. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Hit the like button.
Show my boys some love, man.
And we love it. We love the LGBTQ community. We love all people over here.
Yeah, we love everybody though. not just one people. We love everybody because we're all humans.
Yes, sir. All right. We'll see you in the next.
Man.
I'm gonna check out your channel. I'm a sub over there, bro. Hey, let me see.
I'm gonna drop the content tomorrow though. I'm gonna put the link back in there, but I'm gonna put the content up tomorrow. In the morning time, I'm gonna go ahead and put that content up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that channel gonna really grow because people like that kind of stuff, man. So you gonna be big on that. I wish I could do something like that. I just don't have time.
Yeah, I figured I don't really have the time, but I thought about like I'm tired of seeing people going nowhere. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and people need purpose out here. Like, if I don't help the people, who gonna help them? You feel me?
Hey. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got a lot of wisdom. You've been through a lot of things, so people can learn.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't want people to go through the same mistakes that I went through. Like, that's just like my kids. Like, my kids don't have to go through the same mistakes that I went through because I went through them. So,
hey, can I borrow about $5K? You can do that, because you know what I'm saying.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
You know what? You know what? I ain't subscribing to your channel. All right, man. I'll see y'all in the next week. You know what I'm saying?
All right, this is the upper echelons, man. I'm putting it in there now.
Oh, okay. Peace.
Oh, damn, my other phone is slow. All right. Everybody, y'all have a great night, man. But it's right there, Pool.
I miss you guys, man. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hit the set.
We out.
Peace.